Against the darkness swarming his senses, a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
You killed her!
You are being dramatic.
Jaira? From our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings. But none like this. This is Boo. And Boo, meet you?
Have you lost your nerve, my blood-starved sibling? Oh, did I mangle your skull too terribly?
You were once Bhaal's favorite. You worshipped him the way he would wish. But you were foolish enough to think yourself untouchable. You didn't see Orin rising through the ranks. You were blinded by her artistry, her devotion. You believed she worshipped you as much as all the others. But now, you have returned. Tell me, are you here to have your vengeance on my granddaughter?
She is the chosen of Bhaal, Lord of Murder. I worshipped that woman. Years spent in worship of Bhaal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Cinderellimouse and I'm back finally with Baldur's Gate, where we are about to work our way to confronting Orin, rescuing Halsin because he was taken by Orin, and confronting the god of murder, Bhaal, who is Dirge's father. So yeah, a lot to do, a lot to get on with. I don't know if this is going to be one episode or 2 episodes to complete this. It depends how long it takes. So I'm going to try and stop nattering and we're going to try and get on with it. I am sorry it's taken so long to get back to Baldur's Gate. It is a big commitment for me. I like to do a run through before I actually record. You know, they're about 3 hours long and then I need to edit them as well. So, you know, it does take up a lot of time. And when I've kind of got other things that I'm doing, sometimes it's just a bit too much, especially over Christmas. So thank you for being patient as I kind of get back into the swing of things. We are approaching the end game now, which is really exciting. So yeah, what do we need to do? We need to level Dirge up finally. I still can't quite decide what I want to do with him. I think I'm gonna go for, because I'm thinking ahead, basically we've got a big fight coming up where Dirge is gonna have to kind of really step up to the plate. So yeah, I'm trying to work out what's going to be best for that fight, and I'm thinking uncanny dodge. Now there's a lot of ways that you can kind of like cheese this fight. I want to do it in a way that feels genuine and natural to the roleplay and the storytelling, rather than just kind of like maxing him out in a, you know, or cheesing it. So I think uncanny dodge is going to do us a lot of favors. This comes from the rogue subclass, because it does mean that we can take half damage when we're hit. It's like a reaction. So I think I'm going to take that for him. We also need to level up Lae'zel. Now, it was a toss-up for me between Monk, which I really like for her, because I like the kind of like psionic kind of, I think Githyanki and Githzerai are quite monkish. I think it really suits them, but it's dexterity based. And it's not giving us a huge amount. It is giving us 3 extra meters of movement, which I love. But I'm thinking I might actually go over to Paladin for her. I don't know how well it necessarily suits her, but it is strength-based still. and I think it could be quite handy. So I think I'm also going Oath of the Ancients, not because it suits her particularly with the storytelling, but because it is going to give us this healing radiance, which could be very useful in comparison to some of the other things that I don't think I'm going to end up using, quite frankly. I think that's the one I'm going to use the most. So I think that's what I'm going to do with that. I do like the idea of her being a monk, but without completely respecting her, I'm not feeling it today. Alright, so there we are. And then my crew, I've got my notes of how I want to do this. Dirge, Lae'zel, Minthara and Shadowheart. I did a bit of a run through yesterday. So I want to ungroup Gale. Not you, Gale. I need Shadowheart group. There we go. I think this is my gang for this. Dirge, Lae'zel, Minthara, Shadowheart, and I just want to short rest as well, just to get everybody's action surges back before we go and start our first fight. I'm just checking my notes. Level up, Dirge, short rest, long strider. That's the other thing I need to do. So let me just grab Cordia, who does and doesn't have long strider. Dirge does, Lae'zel does, Minthara does, but Shadowheart does not, and her Deva doesn't either. So let me just run over. Hey, we've also got Minsk as well, finally here, playing his drum. And out here we've also got somewhere, I thought we had Boo. Here he is. Oh, look, it's Boo the hamster. Sorry, miniature giant space hamster. So yeah, we're doing pretty well at this point. Shadowheart have a boot, lovely jubbly. And then which is Shadowheart's Deva? It's this one. Everybody's got a Deva today.
Still alive.
You get a Deva and you get a Deva. There we go. I think we're all good and set now. Hi Boo! I don't know why Boo's all the way over here and not over there with Minsk. That's a bit of a shame. Right then, yeah, I think we're all set. There's probably things that I'm forgetting to do, but let's just move forward. I'm going to go to the lower city central wall, and there's a little building we want to have a quick poke in before we go moving ahead. Oh, I don't have my audio up. That would be helpful. There we go. Okay, so we are here at the lower. You are chatting. He always sounds like Will to me. Let's go through here. Hello, Kibby. This is where we're heading. Let's have a chat with these people.
You aren't a stonemason by any chance? Nah, suppose not.
Okay.
You one of Tamrin's friends? Well, we haven't seen him. He
Tamrin.
did a runner one night, never came back. You won't find him here.
Okay, remember the name Tamrin. We might find out what happened to him, possibly.
Really didn't seem
He doesn't seem the type to just bugger off.
Neither did Burke.
Or Perel. Tamric, Burke, and Perel.
Tamrin worked harder than they did. He was still chipping away when I left last night.
Never saw when he left, though, did we? He could be propping up the bar in the elf song, for all we know.
Do you know what? One thing Baldur's Gate gets really right is all these random conversations with random NPCs. Because if you were playing D&D and you walked past that, you would know that that was a quest, right? That's a quest line hook. Okay, so we're actually going to explore a new little area. Before we head down to the Temple of Bhaal, we have this big park area here to explore. And the park keeper's house as well, which is just here. Because, I don't know, maybe it's Dirge's spidey sense, but I don't know. This is just the thing about rat trouble. Lavernica's house.
Home of Lavernica, groundskeeper of Bloomdridge Park, lover of birds, bees, and everything in between.
Sounds nice. Okay, let's see if we can find out what is going on in here. What exactly has piqued Dirge's curiosity? Let me know if you've seen this. Let me know if you've looked in here before. More evidence of Bhaal, perhaps? There's a lot of spiders. Could be Lolth related, I don't know. Is everybody with me? Shadowheart, why are you clipping through the door? Okay, park keeper's chores. Morning. Check for fallen branches and blocked paths. Polish benches, unlock gates, clean ponds. Afternoon, rake leaves, pest control, repaint signage, final rounds and lockups. All seems very normal. I'm just going to actually, do you know what I need to do? I need to
If everyone else minds
crouch to grab these. Maybe we'll read these at the end of the episode. I don't want to do it now because it'll slow down our pace. But if you want a bit of a story time, we might read this whole series of books kind of after we've finished. We might have like a little bit of bedtime reading perhaps, because we've got like 4 volumes of the same book here. Apparently,
I just want to
groundskeeper was a big fan. Anything in here? Groundskeeper hatch key and park keeper's journal. A park keeper's journal mostly filled with notes on botany and plant care. One aside in the margin notes that some suspicious characters have been frequenting the park of late. The keeper wonders if perhaps he should report this to the Flaming Fist. I figured Lavernica was a girl, so sorry for misgendering there. I don't think there's anything in any of these bodies. But this one's lost its head, unfortunately. This one still has its head. Let me try doing Speak with the Dead. See if we can figure out what happened here.
The corpse remains silent.
I love that all these corpses have names as well. Like, I think Duna, Iphigenia. I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if this is Bane, possibly, with the red hand. I think it's a black hand for Bane, right? I don't know, it's looking more Bhaal-ish to me.
build my castle with bones.
Something happened. We've got a Mind Flayer. Cateless Gulch Brule. Nobody is glowing to do Speak with the Dead on though, which is a shame. I think this would be a really good opportunity to have like 1 or 2 people that you could do Speak with the Dead on. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Apple Blossom Kethrick? There's a great sword. Yeah, I don't think anyone has anything on them except for this person here, Danfora of the Nightfish. Sendai the Third. The effigy of Sendai, who made herself many. What use her multitudes? She thought herself a warrior, but only her blood soaked the soil. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood or in the red. So we have confirmed that this is Bhaal, and it is Dirge's sibling. Orin. Sibling in terms of they were both created from Bhaal, like from his body. But yeah, nobody...
This body, a sacrifice or some kind of display.
Incontinentia Figgin. Oh, we have found another little bit of the clown though. You know, the quest to find Dribbles the clown from the circus, which means we've just got one more piece to find. This, I think, is the same note that we've already seen. Yeah, definitely.
Judging by the state of the leg, this must be part of the clown.
Okay, so I can actually add that to my rabbit. The rabbit is where I'm keeping all my clown pieces and Orin evidence. So pop that in there and pop those in there. I don't know why there's 2 of these. This feels a little bit like maybe this whole quest is a little bit unfinished. It kind of always feels like there's a little bit more that should be happening down here. Like it feels like there's a little bit more that they wanted to do with this, because they were going to have like a whole extra area of this map in Act 3. You were going to be able to go to like the upper city as well. So I wonder if this would have like led to the upper city, but I don't know. Even this one, I can't do Speak with the Dead on this one either. Have you seen the name? I haven't been paying attention, but I'm just wondering if like the name of the person is around here somewhere. You have to let me know if that mystery gets solved. Yeah, but nothing else really down here worth looking at.
I'll give it a shot.
There's this little storage room, which again feels a little bit like, why is this here? Unless maybe there's a specific quest line that is part of like an evil dirge questline that leads you down here or something, but yeah, I always feel like there's like something that I'm missing down here. Let me know if I have missed anything. Like, let me know in the comments down below. But we found a bit more dribbles, so that's good. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over my words slightly. I am, as always, extremely tired.
Another one who can't take a bit of heart.
I don't think I've slept like properly for a bulk amount of time since lockdown. I don't know, what is rest? Hi!
The captain's the one in charge. Take your woes to her.
So the Flaming Fist are patrolling the park. It sounds like there might be something slightly fishy going on around here. These are, do you remember the bookseller? I went there with Gail and she was talking about meeting her kind of like fanfic friends in the park. This is them.
Tell you what, I really enjoyed our book this month. Dusk's Dark Desires. Highly recommend it.
These are the book talk girlies.
Hang on. Don't distract me. I've been waiting a bloody month to talk about this book.
That's like me wanting to find people to talk about Baldur's Gate with in real life. It's like, have you played it? Have you played it? Where are you up to? Where are you up to?
Corridors, flickering candlelight. Oh, hello there. Feel free to listen in, but only members may participate in discussion.
Okay, bossy. See you later then. I think we might get some dialogue here if we're lucky.
I find the locals' fascination with the beach is but a conspiracy for prudes to leer at each other unquestioned. Why does anyone bother wearing swim garments at all?
I'm not inclined to bother myself, but I suppose it keeps the city watch at bay. Some act as though displaying bare flesh is a more heinous crime than murder and robbery.
Foreshadowing.
I asked you here because...
Are we done? Okay. If you bring Astarion, I think Astarion and Minthara have a little chat about the dog. So if I get that in editing, if I have time, I'll pop that in as well.
Already having a chat to my angel.
Were they Githyanki, I'd recommend further training.
Not everyone approaches the raising of their young with such militaristic vigor.
That is the very purpose of training. To determine which children shall be warriors, and which are suited to other roles. As for the unruly animals, they would make for nutritious marching rations.
That's certainly one way to make them behave.
Hi, what's going on, Albert?
Sparky! Sparky! Oh, we need to go home for tea. Ugh, he won't listen, and he's too fast to catch. Stupid dog.
So a bit of a pro tip here if you're not up to this section yet, or perhaps you're playing along. It's definitely worth kind of clearing out the park as much as you can before we get into what we're getting into. Dirge likes dogs, we've decided. He's a big fan of Scratch in my playthrough. So he's going to take the dog side. He's going to say, oh, it's been a while since I've done my Dirge voice. Don't be rude to your dog. He's doing a great job running. I've lost it a bit.
Yeah, that's the problem. Sparky is too good at running. I tried already, but I've only got little legs. Say, you're tall. Maybe you'd have better luck.
I wonder how that goes if you're like a gnome or a dwarf or like a halfling. You know, if you're little. I wonder what he says then. Maybe. I'm quite good with dogs. Let me see what I can do.
Good luck. He's the fastest dog in the world.
He's like a little mini Scratch. I kind of like him. I'm actually going to have Shadowheart do this because she does have Speak with Animals now that she's a druid. I think. Somewhere. There it is. Shadowheart's like, let me.
Let's try this way. Worth talking to, perhaps.
Run! Oh, friend. Hello.
even... What's Shadowheart's voice? Shadowheart, why are you running around in circles? I should know from playing so much Expedition 33, because the same voice actress is in that.
Because running is brilliant!
Well, your owner is calling for you. You should probably stop running.
Stop running? But then I won't be running anymore.
My Shadowheart impression is shit today. I know, don't judge me. God, she's got a -1 from charisma. I don't know, she's got the Riz Shadowheart, I would say. She's got the mysterious kind of Riz. Running will feel even better tomorrow if you take a little break for the day. Can she do it? We can try. We do have... What can I take? Eagle Splendor. Lucky. I'm going to take Eagle Splendor. And hope for the best. Give me guidance. Yay! No! No! Wait, no! She's got the -1. Shadowheart! Why? I'm going to need this inspiration. I can't be using it on the dog. Okay, I'm gonna tickle the arrow, give me guidance. Oh my god, again? I'm cursed, I'm cursed. Okay, can I try with somebody else? I'm gonna do it one more time. I could take the advantage, but I'd rather save that for something else. I'm just thinking I could then take the guidance. Rare elixir of human visit. We could get another one. We could go back to Aloija and get another one of these if we wanted to. I'm just gonna take it. Okay. Guidance again. Please, if you're not doing it, go like this at the screen, please. I need you. 16, -1. I would have done it without the elixir. Finally. Come on, Shadowheart. She's new to being a druid, okay? She's only been a druid for a couple of days. Let's give her a break, okay? This is the Ignis of the druid era of Shadowheart.
Stop running to run better. Okay. See you later. Home, 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 home.
They could have given him like a colour variation, couldn't they? He does look like Scratch. Yeah, so they're leaving now. The boy and the dog. I don't know where they've gone, but they've gone. Back to Dirge. Let's say hello to Manet Edenosa. Manet's the like a soldier level.
Park's no place for a stroll anymore. More likely to find a muggin than a picnic these days.
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. She has a tadpole.
Or perhaps you'll find something bloodier. The Absolute warriors are at work, just beyond here. You'd be wise to not interfere, brother.
We were literally just here for a picnic, okay? We were going to go to the Temple of Bhaal. We're having like a Last Supper, cute family picnic thing. And look what's going on now. We can say praise the Absolute, we're not saying that. The Absolute's warriors are at work just beyond here. You'd be wise not to interfere, brother. What's going on in the park?
Nothing's going on. And even if there was something, you'd be wise to ignore it. Absolute's business. Got it? Now be off. You'll attract attention. In her name.
It's a little bit of sauce. We're actually here for Bhaal today, not the Absolute. I don't think there's anything over here that we've not read yet. Stay tonight, the Elf Song, Anti-Hag Support Group, Stout and Sturdy, Priest Missing Poster. Have we seen that one? A smudged charcoal rendering of a smiling young girl missing Chessa. Reward for information on beloved child greatly received at the Gur encampment in Worms Crossing. Oh, it's about the Gur. Oh, well, hopefully we found her. Oh, hi.
Oh, a new face in the park. How charming.
First you worry about the guards, now you're chatting to every stranger we see. There's no time, Martina. We must complete our walk.
Fine, darling, fine. I apologize for my husband. He takes his daily constitutional very seriously.
This is like me with the kids when the kids were younger, where we'd go for a walk and they'd want to like stop and pet every dog, like talk to every tree. I'd be like, I want to walk, we're meant to be exercising. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to watch where they go because currently I would prefer them to be at this end of the park. Hi.
Just my luck to get a sign to Captain Crackwall. Mad as pest, that one.
I do wish there was a way to get all the civilians out of the park. Like, I wish there was a way to talk to these and tell them to like leave. You know, if you could say something like, "Oh, I've heard it's better to go and walk down by the beach today," or something like that. Even though there was like literally scary things at the beach. And then there's these people here who have tried to move because the fight's going to take place over there. Just heads up, spoilers. I've tried to get these people to move with like cats and things, you know, to get their attention, and it hasn't worked.
Swift as
so
my
I
feet
do
can
wish
carry
that I
me.
could take some more preventative measures. What's this? Grab it! Autumn crocus. Lovely. Oh, this is the table where we wanted our picnic. I can't believe it's already occupied.
Aye, well met, citizen. Oh, I mean fellow citizen, I guess. Sorry, not used to retirement.
She's pretty.
Fist these days can't take a piss without a steel watcher helping them aim. It's pathetic.
That actually says Cane. Read your script properly, lady. She says I can't read the toffee.
Don't listen to Vistra. She talks big for a short old dwarf. Those good old days weren't all rosy.
Oh.
Most elves don't oft retire. Guess I'm one of the lucky few.
Yeah, you look good for your age. Elves often do, to be fair.
Sorry, pal. Table here is reserved for retired fists only. Veteran perk, you understand.
Oh, well, what if we wanted to retire from fighting for a day, hey? We could probably, like, explore more over here. I don't want to kind of slow the episodes down. I want to keep the pace up a little bit. Like these guys. Hey, birds. Oh.
That's curious.
Just now that we're approaching, like, the end of the game, and it's not quite as necessary to, like, faff and pick every single thing up. Gortash, ew! Hate that guy. Okay, I might save. I might do a sneaky save, just in case. Okay. Lots of arguing going on here. Let's have a quick spying session. Some children down here. They threw their ball into the fountain, I think.
You said you wanted to chat, my love?
Yes. I did want to chat,
Wendell.
What did you want to talk about, my darling?
Well, I asked you here because... God, never mind.
Awkward conversation happening between these two, and she's shouting at him about his robes. He looks a bit suspicious. Sinister hooded man with an aura of murder. Definitely might be something going down over here. Okay.
You know you can
tell me anything. Oh, I don't see what your problem is with the robe. It hides my identity. I don't know how to say it. It's not me. There's too many conversations going on, and I wanted to listen to all of them. She wants to start seeing other people.
We could get to know. Especially with all these new fists. They'd be great crack.
Are they swinging?
Oh, impossible sometimes, Wendell.
There's too many things going on. I'm overstimulated.
Baldur, the city's founder, gazes out to sea.
I think I want to take a cute little potion here. Let me go ahead and take an elixir of vigilance.
It's only been a month, Wendell.
Hello, how are you getting on?
Right here, just 1 month ago, my Eugenie agreed to our courtship. It's a good place for romance. Take it from me. Though I must admit, all the clankery from the flaming fists dampens the mood somewhat.
So he's just not reading his relationship at all.
I still remember our first...
I'm sorry for Wendell. He does get a touch, over effusive about our courtship. Pay him no heed.
He's a bit more into it than she is, apparently. Okay. Let's have a look over here.
I still remember our first date in this...
Can everybody move over this way?
There were certainly less...
Anything anyone wants to see here?
Hiding in the undergrowth. Wendell.
And I don't think they're relieving themselves.
Death's Head Bhaal of Sildur. He's got Unstoppable.
Unexpected, you know, which is good, right? I really don't think I've ever felt this way about someone.
How? What do I want to do? I want to... Let me fire off an arrow, just a normal arrow, to get rid of Unstoppable here. Okay. Alright, they're surprised. This is great. There is like a cutscene where you get a bit of a conversation with them before you attack, if you talk to them. So I'm going to put that in now. But I didn't want to give them the chance. So I want to shut this down quite quickly. So I do have Minthara, right? We have... 3 of us have rolled really high on initiative. That's really good. I'm sad that Lae'zel's all the way down there. And should give her the alert trait. But then basically everybody goes. So, Minthara, I reckon you can probably take this guy down. Because he is gunning for these people, apparently. I was going to bring Gale and do the Globe of Invulnerability to keep these people safe. But they run off and they run around. And so it doesn't keep them safe. So I've got a Shadow Heart so I can sanctuary at least one person. But hopefully I won't need to, because hopefully I can get this guy. I'm going to do Vow of Enmity to give myself advantage. And then I'm going to go in with a Divine Smite. Sweet. And hopefully a second one will do it. It did indeed. Okay, one Bhaal is down. More to go. This one has Unstoppable. I can't reach them, which is a bit of a shame. I'm going to action surge anyway. I'm going to go in with my weapon. Let me do disarming attack on this guy. He's only got 28 hit points. And that was enough. Oh, there's another one over there. Can I move forward? And there's one up here as well, look. Okay, can I go in with my bow again? I can. I can get this person. Pushing attack does up to 41 damage. Oh, didn't do enough damage on them, but worth a try. Okay, Minthara, great job. Come to the top of the stairs, because hopefully if anyone comes up the stairs to get these people, she can get an opportunity attack on them. Okay, Deva. Who can you actually get to? Can you get to her? Moved her out of range, which is stupid of me. You can get to this person. They've got a sanctuary though. Okay, I think we're just going to have to go to this person. And give her a quick bonk. She's got Unstoppable. There's not much I can do other than just bonk her one. So that's going to get rid of one of her Unstoppable. Basically, Unstoppable, if I open this up so you understand what I'm doing here, it means that any damage they take is reduced to 1. And she had 3 stacks of that. So I've got to kind of hit her 3 times before I can do any serious damage to her. Which is okay, because I do have a bit of a trick on my sleeve. I knew I was going to be fighting Ballis with Dirge, so one of the things that I decided to do was give him Magic Missile, which does indeed hit her multiple times, 3 times, which is going to remove Unstoppable, and then I can go in with things like Sneak Attack, Paralyzing Critical. She's now paralyzed, that means she's going to miss her next turn. I've also got this guy who is sanctuaried, unfortunately, and this person up here. I might be able to get her if I move forward. Hopefully that's not going to ruin my angle. And if I action surge, I can also use Hexblade's Curse, Or have I got Hunter's Mark? No, Hexblade Curse is going to do it. Perfect. And then I'm going to go in with... Hopefully this is going to give me a sneak attack. I don't think it is because I've already had that once per turn. But let me try and see if I can do a decent amount of damage on her. 28 hit points. 16 hit points. Amazing. Can we take her down though? She's got 12 hit points remaining. And that was enough. And Dirge is now invisible. We love that for him. Okay, can you make it over to that person? No, you can't. But you can get here.
Best be on my way.
Okay, we've only got 3 Barlists left who are going to get a turn, and one of them is paralyzed. So, 2 Barlists. Hopefully, they're not going to do too much damage. Surprised? Surprised. They missed the turns. Amazing. Okay. Next up. Now this one, because he's sanctuaried, I need to do something that... I can't attack him directly, basically. It won't let me. It says cannot harm sanctuary. So I need to do something that does radius attack. And the one thing that I have that's going to be great for this is going to be Moonbeam. So... I can't upcast it. I think I get it from a weapon. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. This will be great to get as a druid if we keep leveling her up as a druid. But for now...
On I go then.
21 damage. Okay, he might take damage if he starts his turn there as well. I can also Sanctuary. I'm going to Sanctuary this guy. I know he's coming on a little bit strong, but he seems like a good sort, honestly. I think his heart's in the right place. So let's try and keep him alive, just in case these Barlists get any ideas. And then I guess we'll square up to this one, I guess. Okay. Do you know another thing that's not happening right now? Normally, the Flaming Fists run over and intervene, and they're not currently doing that. So again, if I can get the Flaming Fist intervention moment off camera and insert it, I'll insert that now, because normally they come in after the first round and they're not doing it right now for some reason. Okay, we're good. Lae'zel. Okay, I have a plan for you. I kind of want to keep her Githyanki jump, honestly. Can you actually make... She can get up there. She's so cool.
Taking position.
I didn't even have to use her psionic jump because I do actually want to save that for something else. So now, I think I can probably just whack this person. Can indeed. Ah, so overpowered. I love it. And probably then go ahead and take out this person. Oh, do you know, actually, I'm shocked that you didn't do more damage. Really, Lae'zel? I'm going to use her action surge just because I can. What if I... Again, I'm not going to use up all her superiority die. I want to kind of save some of those. I could fire an arrow and do more area damage here. My arrows aren't firing very well, but path is interrupted. Damn. Or I could throw something. Yeah. Let me throw something. What do I have that I could throw? I am going to get off my bestie Karlach, who is my demolitions expert. I'm going to get... I could get a smoke powder bomb, but I think I'm going to get Alchemist Fire. Split item. I'm actually going to take a couple. Let's take 4. And send those over to Lae'zel. Perfect. So she can't fire an arrow, but let me see if I can throw one of these. I can indeed. Okay, this is going to do fire damage to him. Okay, only 2, unfortunately. Worth a try. And she does have another attack, so let me go for that girl again. Fingers crossed. She's behind my head, isn't she? Better. Oh, and again, she gets so many turns. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, I can't believe she didn't do more damage. Anyway, I think Minthara's probably got this. Okay. And then is just that one person. Oh, look, she's here.
Keep out of this, Captain. Do not forget who you serve.
Of course, I just thought you might need assistance.
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. The fist has a tadpole, but something's off.
Not I.
I don't know why it's Lae'zel.
And we do not serve.
Defective. Very well. Another offering to Bhaal.
Okay, alright, she's in the fight too. Right, basically, what's happening? So, the Bhaalist, the assassin, he thought that the captain of the Manip of the Flaming Fist was also a Bhaalist in disguise, like a hidden Bhaalist. So the Bhaalists have infiltrated the Flaming Fist, basically. But, unbeknownst to the Bhaalist, the Flaming Fist has also been tadpoled and is acting on the orders of the Absolute. So she's kind of like a triple threat, I guess. She's a Flaming Fist, she was a Bhaalist, but she's been taken over by the Absolute. So conflict of interest. That it's like, I said this would happen in real life. It's like all the tyrants are fighting amongst themselves at this point. Told you so. Okay, I don't know what to do here, because I can't take Moonbeam until after he's taken his turn. I can't attack him because he's sanctuaried. So, what do I want to do? I could throw something. He's probably going to go for her though, right? Dave, you're doing nothing.
What now?
Dirge could do an ice knife and make him slip. Okay, let me get him and not the Flaming Fist, because currently the Flaming Fist is on our side because we're also tadpoled, so she's recognizing us as one of her own. And currently the Bhaalists are more of a threat, so 0 damage. 7 damage. Is it going to be enough? We'll find out, I guess. 13. Oh my god, he didn't even move. 13 from Moonbeam. I can actually reapply Moonbeam, and that's going to damage him again. He's only got 2 hit points remaining. Yay!
Must be quick. This mind is small, fragile. Listen now.
Okay. We can say you're bleeding. Who are you? We know this is we're talking directly to the Absolute here. I think Dirge is going to say, I'm listening.
You know us. Absolute will. Absolute power. Not much time left. This mind cannot bear us. Turns to liquid. Listen close. We learn. We grow. Loosen our clumsy bindings. Aid us. Necromancer dead. Changeling and tyrant remain at odds. Kill them. You have a place in my grand design.
The brain seized control with the smallest of efforts. Its power must not be underestimated.
What happened? Why do I taste copper?
Oh, rippy dip to her, I guess. So the Elder Brain basically took over her brain, but it was too much for her brain to handle. It turned to mush. But she wanted to talk to us and give us a message, and she wanted to say the 3 people, right, Ketheric, Gortash and Orin, who were part of this plan to enslave the Elder Brain with the Crown of Karsus, using the 3 Netherstones. Kethric's dead. We've already taken him down. The brain wants us to go after Orin and Gortash as well. And the brain is like, we can do a deal, you and me, right? Because I don't know, the brain knows that we're outside of the brain's control currently because of the artifact. So I don't know. I like the plan to play them all off against each other, honestly.
Can't slow down.
Okay, the camera angles are awful here. Oh my god, I made it worse. Hi.
Bloody hells! Who were that lot? And the captain? She's dead!
So I don't think that the Fist knew that the captain was either a Bhaalist or part of the Absolute. They're just confused about what's going on. Okay, strike in Bhaal's name.
Oh, devotees of untimely death. It's time to skin, to flay, to make our presence felt. The terror must not wane. Those arrogant adventurers, make a bloody example of them. Tear them to gobbets. I will ensure that the hapless Fists stay out of it. And if any bystanders suffer unintended maiming or death, well, that's simply more offering to almighty Bhaal.
Oh, so that's Orin. So yeah, Orin had made it so that the Fist wouldn't intervene if they made like a public display of just kind of murdering as many people as possible, which is what they do if you don't stop them fast enough. And we did stop them fast enough. That fight went very, very well. I am very happy with that. Yeah, basically all those people, as soon as they get the chance, those two people who were talking there, they kill them. The people who are walking, they kill. I think the kids run off. But yeah, they will just murder everybody in the park if you don't stop them. But we stopped them, so we're good. These are made by Stony and Boney, I think.
To life and living. Compliments of Stony and Boney.
Do you remember Stony and Boney, who made the statue of us?
That will fit in my
Not
bag.
statue of us, the little brain. Statue of Dirge. Okay, let's check in with everybody. See how everybody's doing after that. There's other people we can check, but they don't have anything good on them, as far as I'm aware. Okay, hi. How are you doing after that? Are you scared? You're still here?
I think next time we'll hold our meeting inside.
Good idea. Times are tough, you know. I don't want to stop you enjoying the outdoors, but maybe give it a couple of weeks. Let us save the day, and then you can come back out and enjoy the park in peace.
That was nothing like the violence I've read about. It was horrid.
Right? Like, I love it in computer games. I don't want the real world to be like Baldur's Gate.
You killed them. Those people in the robes. How thrilling.
She really looks like, I think she's got the face model and like a similar style. Oh my god, look at Boo.
Who's your favourite character in the book?
I think she's got the same face model as Roa Moonglow, who's like the head of the, or the trader from the Zentrum. She looks very, very similar to her. I have got face blindness though, so who knows. Okay, are these people still here? I want to see what these guys say. The retirees. Let's get the reactions, because I love that Baldur's Gate go to the time to kind of have the dialogue choices change depending on what happens around them. So I want to kind of respect the game and kind of check these things.
God's not seen action like that in an age. Hope I don't have to again.
Right? I feel that. I get you.
Tell you what, city's gone down the gutter recently. All these attacks. It's no good.
No, definitely not.
Damn shame to see all this violence. I'd hoped that was all behind me.
What's your deal, mate? Did they say they're ex-adventurers? I wasn't paying attention.
I have something to ask.
In the old days, those troublemakers would never have got so close to civvies.
Listen, Vistra, little miss, in the olden days, in the good old golden age of my youth, I've played Baldur's Gate 1, okay? There is a Baldur's Gate 2. There's a lot of books and things out there. I think you might have rose-tinted glasses. Either that or you just was oblivious to all the carnage of the previous games, because trust me, bar lists in Baldur's Gate are not a new thing. Kind of a canonical event, quite frankly. This treatise concerns the rise of the cult of the Absolute. The perspective is cold, biting, and yet concomitantly, I don't know that word, interesting, I'm learning something new, it is impressed. One passage reads, While I don't recuse myself from necessary criticism of this incarnation of the cult format, charismatic leadership, ritualism, ideo-cultural phrases, I can think of a few of those myself from real life, gestures, an emphasis placed on veneration at the cost of self-defacement or utter obliteration of identity, signs and symbols, shared goals, otherings of those not in the know, etc. The Absolute does seem to fall into the same basket as the truly dangerous movements of history. If you look at that list, does that remind you of anything going on in real life? Anything at all? You know, and possibly there is some dark appeal in its doctrine. We ignore their rise at our peril. I don't know. Art imitates life, I guess. Like, Baldur's Gate gets it. No cause for alarm. I think we've read this already. Have no fear. Yeah, that's the Elsferel stuff. We read that in Act 1. Okay. Right, well, I think our work here is done. Let's pat ourselves on the back for keeping citizens safe yet another day. And I think we're going to head back to camp. And look at David just flying around back there. Let's head back to camp. Let's gather our wits about us. And let's head to the Temple of Bhaal. And confront our father. Okay, so... my notes say switch Shadowheart for Astarion, so I'm going to do that. Again, nobody's wrote these notes for me or anything like that. Honestly, I've been a little bit overwhelmed. Like, Act 3 can be a bit overwhelming. And with this being such an important stage of the game that I've literally never done before, until last night, I had never done the exact fight that we're going to do, hopefully today. And so I was really, really nervous, and I've been building up for it, and like all my planning for Dirge have been with this fight in mind, because I've seen people do it, I know about it, I've mostly seen people cheesing it, and I don't want to do that. I want to fight it legit. So I was really, really nervous, because like I said, I'd never done it before, and I knew that I was going to have to get in and practice before doing it today with you guys. And honestly, the big fight, if you know, you know, I did it first time, and it was touch and go, but I did it first time. So I'm hoping I have as good luck, if not better, when I do it on camera with you guys. You know, everything goes wrong when I'm on camera though, so I am very nervous. And like I say, that overwhelm and sense of nervousness, it was making me procrastinate doing these videos a little bit, but I'm ready now. We're doing it. So yeah, switch out Shadowheart for Astarion. Done. Keep Minthara. I need to long stride Astarion.
Is that blood? No.
Where is it?
Dreaming red.
Lover. Come on over. Okay, here we go. And
let's get going.
Because like I say, I do have a bit of a plan. Have I still got my Elixir of Vigilance? I have indeed. Okay. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. I'm going to stop and restart so we can go in fresh. This does mean that I'm saying goodbye to my Deva, unfortunately. But I think we've got this. I'm going to short rest again to get my action surge back and everything like that. Okay. I think I've done everything I need to do. I'm really nervous. Let's go to the Undercity Ruins. And it's time for Dirge's big moment. It's time for Dirge to face his father and hopefully finally defeat the Dark Urge once and for all, because he is an unholy assassin of Bhaal. This is the Bhaalist temple here. One way of opening this door, if you want to, basically you just have to get blood on this skull, so you can like shoot these with an arrow and it'll put blood down here and the door will open. But Dirge is a little bit special and I want to get the cutscenes, so let's give it a little knock.
A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Bhaal's door to baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord?
So if you're not Dirge, and you want to do this kind of like the legit storytelling way, you are going to want to do the whole unholy assassin of Bhaal route. You know, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but you do need to go to see Saravok and make your decisions there. But Dirge is going to say, Bhaal created me above all others, open for his prodigy. Which he's not feeling that, right? Like, it's factual. He is the child of Bhaal, created from his flesh and all that business. You know, this is meant to be his birthright of, like, he was kind of like overthrown by Orin. So I don't know. He wants in. He's like, let me in. You know who I am.
Then you must know the way. Present the symbol, proof of your father's favor.
I don't remember exactly where we got this from, probably from the murder tribunal, but we do have the amulet of Bhaal.
Proof of faith held in worthy hands. It is as the Dread Lord requires. Walk in blood.
Alright, Minty. Minthara also has a stake in this, because obviously Orin is the one who tadpoled her.
What now?
Who tricked her into joining the Absolute. She's got some trauma from that. Oh, there is actually a cute little lever there as well. So we could probably get in by setting off some kind of area attack under the door or close to the door. That probably would have done it. Okay, it's saved, which I'm quite happy about. Oh, Mother wants to talk. Yes, my love?
You look well. Are you ready to pursue our enemies?
That is your gift to me, and we are bound together until it is done.
I love Minthara. She's so intense, but I think she's such a well-written character. I really, really love her. Well, she says, I hope we are bound together until this is done, because she's an Oath of Vengeance paladin. She wants vengeance upon Orin. Dirge is going to say, I hope our bond will last beyond that.
I hope so too. This bond we share, I believe it is Aloija. If that is so, it will last as long as we do.
While Orin lives, I fear we will not last long at all, whether together or apart. We must find her and kill her.
She's weirdly romantic, you know? Alright, bestie, let's go. Right, nervous.
Are you a better man now that you are loved, Astarion? Did they mend your ways?
I rather think they did. Can't imagine anyone wanting to do that for you, though, dear.
Astarion? That's a bit rude. Okay. I'm going to save. I know it's just save, but I'm going to save again. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to hide.
I don't need any attention right now.
I'm going to ungroup. And I'm just going to send Dirge in.
The gods are watching me.
On his own. Here. Seems a little bit quiet, doesn't it? A little bit too quiet. We failed a perception check, which is a little bit of a concern. Because there's lots of like hidey places where people could ambush us. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, obviously I have done this before, I do know what's to come.
Can't risk being in open.
I can't hide, which means somebody is looking at us. Initiative 11. Okay, this is why This is why I took the Elixir of Vigilance, because it gives you a +5 bonus to initiative, which means we're much more likely to go first, and we can't be surprised. So what normally happens here is they will ambush you, they will surprise you, which means they get a full round of attacks on you and you miss your turn that round, which obviously these are assassins, that is not a good situation to have. Furthermore, this red guy here, Far Slayer of Bhaal Jizlev, it's really, really, really important that we take this guy down. Now, he does have Unstoppable 5, which again, we need to hit him 5 times, and he's only going to take 1 point of damage for each of those hits. So we need to do multiple attacks on him to get rid of Unstoppable so that we can actually stop him. Because what he's going to do as soon as he gets a chance is he's going to start to do, what is it, the kill spell? Is it called the kill spell? I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically a one word kill, basically. Blackith, I think, is the only other character, maybe the Absolute as well. It's a very, very high level spell. He's casting it as a ritual, which does mean that we get a few turns to be able to do it, to be able to stop him before he auto kills us. But basically, if you remember when we went to see Blackith, if you annoy her, she will just one-shot you all, basically, with power word. That's what it's called, power word kill. So this guy, very, very dangerous. I don't know why he has access to that spell, being level 11. I think, you know, I think that's a much higher level spell, which I guess is why he's doing it as a ritual. Maybe he's doing it from a scroll or something. I don't fucking know. And we have some assassins as well to deal with. Currently, it's just these 3 up here on this ledge. Now, if I move around, there are going to be more assassins hiding who, as soon as they see us, they will also join the fight. But the main thing is to kill this guy, because like I say, he's going to one-shot all of us if we don't stop him in time. And as soon as you kill him, all the other assassins are going to leave. So basically, ignore as many of the other people as possible. Go for this guy directly. That is the plan. So, and this is why I separated Dirge as well. So he has the initiative. He's controlling the flow of battle at the moment. And I've still got my 3 other characters back here who I can get over here and get into this action. So I think what I'm going to do first, I think if I can get rid of these, that's going to make it easier for my other people to get close to this guy before they get into initiative. I don't know if I'm explaining that very well. I basically, even though I said we can ignore these 3, if I get rid of them, my whole team can basically get close to that guy, rather than having to do it in turn-based mode, which is going to restrict my movement. So I'm going to do this. I could go for them one by one, but they're all stood on the edge. I think I want to try and knock them off if I can. So I'm going to go ahead and grab... Do I have any smoke powder bombs? Or Orthon bombs? Anything bomb related? Smoke powder bomb. My wife? Yes. Right, send these to Dirge, please. 1, 2. Do I want to do a 3rd one? I think it's worth it. It might be overkill, to be honest, but let me split them. 1, 2. Let me do 2. I'm gonna put 1 here. I'm hoping if it doesn't kill them, it might hopefully at least blow them off the edge. I love that I've got like all... This is meant to be 6 seconds, by the way. Like, a turn is 6 seconds in D&D rules. I love that I just have all the time in the world because of the game mechanics to just do this, like, really slowly. Okay. Okay. So now that I've set that up to get rid of those, I now want to try and get this guy. So like I say, he has Unstoppable 5. I do have Magic Missile, which is going to get 3 down. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now can Action Surge and go again? And I think I do want to do that. Okay. that's going to get rid of all his unstoppable. Okay. Now I can attack him. But I don't have any actions left here. So what I'm going to start to do is move forward to get closer to him. So I'm going to go down here.
These boots have seen everything.
Don't worry, I've got a plan. I am thinking about what I'm doing. I might not be explaining it super well, but trust me, this is not my first Bhaal rodeo. Okay, now I want to get someone like Lae'zel into the action.
Unheard, unseen.
Let's move her closer. Okay, beautiful. Do I want Lae'zel or Minthara to do this? Lae'zel. Okay. We get her close. And then we're gonna throw one of these. Hopefully I can get it close enough. I basically just want to be setting off those smoke powder bombs. So can I do it? I need to make sure she's got enough movement to do this. Right, pray for me, give me guidance.
The right decision.
She's gonna go in initiative, but hopefully... Oh, it wasn't enough, damn. Okay. Let me get the others involved then. Minthara. Okay, so...
Like a shadow.
Can get closer, which is nice. I think I want to throw a smoke powder bomb. Let me go to Dirge.
Let's go.
Send the smoke powder bomb over to Minthara. Minthara, can you throw that? Let's get another smoke powder bomb into the action here. Can she not throw it? She can. Okay. Go.
If I must.
Let's hope it takes them down. Okay, alright. We're in. We're doing well. Okay, this means that Astarion can also get over here. I don't know who is looking there. Okay. I don't think I can reach him from here. Right, hang on. Let me keep Astarion back. Let me keep Astarion back a second. And we'll see what happens.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
I want to see what he does next, basically. Okay, he has teleported there. Oh, he's running forward. Good, that's what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, sometimes he will just stay there and he'll start doing that ritual. He's not doing his ritual. So that's giving me time to take him down pretty much. Which means now I hope I can get Astarion involved. Because if I'm very lucky, he should be able to get right on the edge here and actually be able to shoot that guy. Okay. Let me try trip attack. Let me try and get the angle right so you can actually see what's going on here, because that is quite a big shot. Good job, Astarion. Okay, he's frightened. He's frightened and he's down. Amazing. Okay. Astarion, I don't... Can he take his turn? He can take his turn. Okay. It's a disadvantage, but I'm going to do it anyway. We've got this frightening shot. Okay. Astarion might have this. I'm sorry. Where's my crown? Because if you've ever done that fight, and again, this is not my first rodeo. My first time I ever did that fight, it was a mess. I think I did it. I think I did manage to do it without getting destroyed. I'm not 100% sure. I might have just got KO'd. I've done that fight a few times, and I think that is pretty much the best it's ever gone. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, obviously I'm not on honor mode. So it could have gone worse is what I'm saying, but yeah, I think that was worth those 3 smoke powder bombs, quite frankly. They've all disappeared, I think. So this is what I mean, like, I wasn't too bothered about like pushing them off the edge and stuff like that either, because as soon as he dies, everybody else disappears. But basically there's a woman here with like a massive axe. There's like people all lined up in here with arrows. There's people up here somewhere as well, and there's people up here. So yeah, you really do get ambushed, and the more you run around, the worse it gets for you. So I am very happy with how that worked. So my best advice for tackling that is basically, sorry, I'm moving my camera around too much. People like Lae'zel with the psionic jump, who can jump up here. That's a really good route to go, because basically if you go up here, you don't pull all those other assassins into the fight. So anyone who can jump across or Misty Step or Dimension Door over here, and then basically follow this path that Dirge is taking. And you climb down here, or you can jump across as well. You can jump across here to here. But basically you're going to come into this room and either go up this ladder here to get to him if he's at the top, or down this ladder here if he's down at the bottom, and you're just dragging less of those assassins into the fight with you. We were really lucky that he moved from this position and ran forward, because he was then in range of Astarion's arrows, and I made that look piss easy, and it's not piss easy on your first like playthrough. It's honestly not. So very happy with how that went. Again, they don't drop anything good or anything. Let me quickly show you this Bhaal temple, this Bhaal hangout. It's horrible. It kind of is like the Bhaalists, you know, these are not necessarily like down and outs. They're not necessarily just like homeless people. These are people who like have that Bhaal urge to murder, but they live in absolute squalor and horrible conditions. It's like, I don't understand cults. I just really don't understand cults. It's like, why would you give up like good things to have, like, for this to be your life, you know? Let me know if there's anything that I'm missing around here. I don't know if there's anything good to pick up. I don't want to waste too much time, so I might come around like, look, oh, it's horrible. It's just like, what is this? There's no quality of life here at all. You know, everybody is literally stabbing each other in the back. It's just, it's not a nice place. I don't understand. I don't understand the urge to... I don't understand people's urge to join cults and just, you know, live in horrible conditions and be abused. It does not make any fucking sense to me. Like, look at this room here. And some of these are probably Bhaalists. Some of these are probably like them killing their own people. Let me steal this smoke powder barrel, because don't mind if I do. Replenish my stocks. I just used 3 smoke powder bombs, so
I've got a long road
thank you very much for that.
Need to find a way forward.
Yeah, like Strangler loses again.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
I don't want to spend too much time here because it is just unpleasant. Strangler Luke loses the Knucklebones cast again, 4th time this 10 day. We all know how much he hates gut bucket duty. Ugh. So let's line up and mock him while he's carrying them out. See, they're just cruel. There's no, like, you know the phrase, there's no honor among thieves? Like, the Bhaalists literally despise each other. Like, there's no empathy. It's just animalistic, dog eat dog. No quality of life. Just, you know, Bhaal takes over the brains and just makes them know one thing, and that is death, you know? It's, oh, well, murder. It's not nice. Exploits of the Order of Keen Strike. This is probably going to be gross, just trigger warning. A stained record that alternates between 2 different handwritings, one thick and measured. And I want to say as well, before I read this really does show why you are supposed to do Redemption Dirge. Redemption Dirge is the right way to play this, you know, because, and I'm not saying if you've done it, if you've gone full murder hobo and, you know, embraced being Bhaal's chosen and all that kind of stuff. Like, I understand the desire to play differently and to play in different ways and to kind of like see what happens if. I think that there's a lot of indication in the game, there's a lot of like undertone in the game that tells you that Redemption Dirge is the preferred route for Dirge. Basically, what am I trying to say? So I think the game makes it abundantly clear that Bhaal is using his recruits, right? He might offer them power, he might offer them gifts, but it's like grooming. He is using them to further his own means, and there's no love, all the loyalty, all the worth that they have to Bhaal. The only reason why he values them at all is because they are an extension of him. They're furthering his wants and his desires. He doesn't actually care about any of them, right? He is literally exploiting them all. And so with one of the major themes of Baldur's Gate being that every single companion has somebody who has power over them that they have to overcome, right? So Astarion is Cazador. He's been abused by Cazador and he's meant to overcome that. You know, Shadowheart, you know, she is being indoctrinated by the Sharans, this other cult, right? And, you know, the Lae'zel, you know, she's also the victim of this kind of like cult following of Vlaakith, and again, Vlaakith is just using them, does not care for them, they're all disposable to her. And so this brainwashing that so many of the characters have experienced, Gale as well, even though Gale was in kind of a romantic relationship with Mystra, and even though Mystra is seen as a good goddess, you know, she still is a goddess who approached a young mortal, and there is a power imbalance there is something toxic there. You know, she has used him too. And so maybe it's not to the same extent as kind of like Astarion and Cazador, but there is a parallel to be made. And so with this being the common theme for every single character in the game, to play as a dirge and think that you're supposed to lean into it, that you're supposed to do what Bhaal wants you to do, you've not understood the subtext of the game, right? If you're running around and you're like, I don't know, because people do ascend Cazador, Astarion, right? Freudian slip there, because basically if you ascend Astarion, he does become like Cazador. I'm going to say 3.0, because Cazador also had somebody who did this to him, right? And so it's kind of like those cycles of abuse, you're just perpetuating. If you care about Astarion and you hate Cazador because of everything Cazador did to Astarion, then don't turn Astarion into Cazador, right? Don't make him the monster. Don't make him become the thing that you're meant to defeat. And so it's the same with Dirge. You know, you're not supposed to kiss the feet of Bhaal if he has feet and kind of like do exactly what he says because he's your father. You're not meant to do that, right? He's the antagonist. He's the enemy. Dirge is the thing that's being exploited by this abusive power, this cult, right? And yeah, we're going to learn more about Dirge's place within it. But I think it really, really does drive home the fact that if you care about Dirge, then the redemption route is the right choice for him. You know, and again, I love that Larian gives you evil routes. I love that Larian gives you really bad choices that you can make, and you can follow these paths and get to some very, very dark places. If you've seen some of the really dark Dirge endings, it's really uncomfortable, but it's making a point, right? Because we do see the things that are happening in this game happening in real life, and I think the game offers you some protection from that. It's saying, if you make these choices, this is the result, right? This is the reality of those themes that you're exploring. You know, I don't know. And, you know, I think we are really seeing with, you know, that Louis Theroux thing's out with like the Manosphere, right? I haven't watched it. Not interested. I have watched the podcast of Louis Theroux and Ramesh Ranganathan talking about it, because I think I quite like both of them and they seem like decent people, and the podcast was pretty funny. I'm not interested in watching the actual documentary because I think to me, it's just kind of like, I don't know. I have my own thoughts about that already. I don't need to. But, you know, people talk about toxic patriarchy. And again, I've studied classical Rome. I've studied, you know, a lot of history. Things can be good or bad, right? It's not black and white. It's a spectrum of extremities kind of thing. And so when we talk about toxic patriarchy or this kind of like dog eat dog, alpha attitude, which is stupid as well, because like wolves don't even act like that, right? That's something that humans projected onto wolves. That's not actual animal behavior. Animals are actually quite nice to each other, like, you know, within the family. And so anyway, I'm ADHD, I'm all over the place, but the point I'm trying to make is that if you join a cult-like pyramid scheme of power where, you know, the person at the top controls all the people underneath through fear and through dominance, everybody's trying to stab each other in the back. There's no real love or empathy and no real respect, because I think respect comes from love. I don't think respect comes from power. I don't see it that way. I think it's, you know, fear is control, but it's not respect. It's because literally that person will stab you in the back the first chance they get, if they can, because they also want to get into a position where they're the ones that feel safe and they're the ones that have the power over other people, right? So it's a self-perpetuating cycle of a really horrible society that I don't think anyone realistically, if they thought about it, would want to be a part of, right? You know, the carrot on the stick is it is a carrot and stick, right? It's like the carrot is you get to be the one in power and doing this to everybody else, and the stick is if you're not the one in power, somebody's going to be doing this to you, right? But if that's a society you've chose, then, you know, maybe it's a case of people don't realize there are alternate ways of existing where everybody's happier and you don't have to hurt each other to succeed. I don't know. I think too much about these things. I know it's a game, Cinderella. Why do you have to be mad? I did it again. Like, my point was, I think the game really takes its time to explain to you that Dirge is a victim in this narrative. Like, everybody in this situation is. I did it again, didn't I? Struck keen, didn't I? Picture it, helm and cloak in. Patriarch stumbles to the latrine, bends over the bowl, vomits everywhere. All I need to do is drop a brick from behind and he's done. Oh, this is all different handwriting. These are different people. A most glorious, most keen kill, my friend, but it shudders in comparison to my recent escapade. Poison was the key, and it was on the key. So there's a competitiveness even here. The poor creature reached out for the key to lock her homestead, secure herself, and sealed her fate. We're talking poison, are we? The last one was cooking a stew. Smelled bloody lush too. Plenty. And who's to say that any of this is true as well? Like, I don't know if we can find evidence of this if we run around the world, but they could just be lying, right? I think this is a environment where people would be encouraged to be dishonest, right? Especially if there was pressure of kind of, if you're not seen to be really, really vicious, like, you become the victim. You know, you're going to inflate those stories a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to read it. You can read it if you want to. I think it's really unpleasant. It's just sad. I think it's really, really sad.
I have such a headache.
That people think that the best thing they can do, the best choice they can make, is to try and acquire power through standing on the backs of other people. And again, if you get to the top of that pyramid of abuse, you're not loved, you're not respected.
That's curious.
This sweat-bolted letter looks unfinished, perhaps even unsent. To my fellow blood brethren, if you are reading this missive, know that you number among my most trusted confidence. Also know that if you betray my trust, my hands will grip your throat with the steadfast embrace of long-parted lovers. So yes, of late, my friends, Minthara as well, like, again, she grew up in Menzoberranzan, and it was a very, very similar environment, you know. As if there is a voice whispering sweet nonsense into my ear as I tear the breath from my quarry's lungs. I think I am chosen by a lot of murder. So again, it's even like, you're my most trusted confidence, but if you betray me, I will kill you. It's there's no loyalty, there's no trust, you know, because if you trust someone, you don't have to make that threat. I think I am chosen by our Lord of Murder, perhaps even related. Yes, my brethren, I will stake my claim on the legacy of murder, a throne of blood. I will challenge Lady Orin to her birthright, and if my grip stops her gasps before she flays my skin from bone, I will become Strangler Luke, son of Bhaal. Note to self, come up with a catchier title before sending. That's one's rubbish. So yeah, this is exactly what I was saying. So Orin's currently top dog, but everyone is looking to stab her in the back, quite literally. So yeah.
Anything of use?
You'd have no quality of life. You'd have no comfort. You'd have no downtime. You'd have no rest. You'd have no security, because you would be looking at everyone around you. Even your own security, your own bodyguards, you wouldn't be able to trust, because who's to say that one of them isn't thinking in the same way? So what kind of life is that? You know, you make it to the top and then, oh, battery? Okay, like, what kind of life is that? You make it to the top and then you just constantly on tiptoes. There's no life of leisure, there's no relaxation, there's no real joy or companionship. I don't think it's a life worth living, and that's if you're at the top.
Lord of Murder shall perish.
Excuse me? Okay, so we have made it. We have found Le Temple of Le Balsac. So apparently the statue's nowhere here. Let's continue. How long have I been recording for? I don't know if I want to challenge Orin.
But in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
That sounded like, I wonder if the voices are specific characters, because that did sound like the butler. I wonder if they're like chosen from previous games. That would be pretty cool. Again, let me know if I am missing anything around here.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
I know we need to come back down here towards the end of the game. Okay, this is one of the stop-off points though that I wanted to make. This little arrangement here.
A grisly corpse and the Lord of Murder. The perfect match, really.
Okay, so there are bombs here. I'm just having a quick look at the names. I love that they all have names. You know, I think that's really cool that they went to that level of detail to like think up like a bit of a character for all these people. Okay, I'm gonna move up here. Astarion, do you think you could do the honours for me, please? Because I do not want to trigger that trap. And I also don't want to have to faff around trying to... That did not work. Where is it? Okay, hang on.
Tread carefully. Traps.
Okay, we've got one of them. There we go. Last mine. Okay. Job done. Anymore. So I was thinking about ending the episode here, but I think I might be able to keep going. Where's my phone? Oh god, is there another one that I haven't set off yet? Oh no. No, I think we're good. Okay, in one of these, there should be something interesting.
So saith the wise Aloija.
Just as I expected.
It's absolute chaos. Here we go. Clown's severed head. So that is it. We have actually got all the pieces of the clown now. So we can go back to the circus and, you know, tell, is she Lavernica? Is that her name? What's her name? The lady who runs the circus. That we found all the pieces of Dribbles, and she can now resurrect him and have her show back. So she'll be very, very happy about that. Emilson the Sixth. The effigy of, and this is the real Dribbles the clown, okay? Obviously it was a shapeshifter that kind of attacked us. The effigy of Emil-san, who grasped divinity. What use her betrayal? Sorry, I should do Orin's voice. What use her betrayal? She thought herself perfect, but forgot the one she served. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood or in the red.
Wait, I know this head. It belongs to Dribbles the clown.
It belongs to Dribbles the clown.
That's it. Clown. Now can we please give him to the ringmaster?
That's it, one whole clown. Okay, so if I open up the bunny, we can actually see that we have an entire torso here. So well done us, I guess. There we go. The entirety of Dribbles has been collected. This is looking a little bit heavy. Can I maybe give some Noble Stalk to maybe Shadowheart? Just to, I'm encumbered. This is a problem for me. Maybe these keys I can get rid of. Not enough. Ketheric's Netherstone could go to Cordia. Still not enough. I don't really want to get rid of my bodies. I quite like those for Dirge. The money could go to Cordia. Why am I so encumbered? Dribbles is apparently really heavy. Maybe my rat could go to camp. No. Just give me a second to faff around here. Maybe the other Noble Stock. I don't know. I don't know what to do. How long have I been recording for? An hour and 30 minutes. I'm gonna go for a wee and decide what I'm gonna do. Okay, I've decided we're gonna grab him by the balls. We're gonna go and do the ball fight, I think, today. But I think I need to probably sleep first. So let's go back to camp. I was gonna leave the episode here, but I think I've got time to do more. So let me long rest. Do you know what I didn't do? Oh no. I didn't go to the waypoint, I don't think. I don't think I have the Bhaal Temple waypoint. I'm so stupid. Oh. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give the clown parts to Minsk. Because I think Minsk would have a really nice time at the circus, actually. So Minsk can go with Cordia to the circus in the next episode. But for now, I do think we should probably long rest before we do this next fight. Yes, long rest.
Zahira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.
We were having a nice... We were going to fight Bhaal. What is all this about? Well, that sounds like quite a fun evening.
It is well that Boo's innocent ears still ring from all this shouting.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
Oh, well, you're the only one Minsk listens to, remember? Feels like I'm rubbing salt in the wound there, but that's what I'm going with. I might as well do this stuff because we're going to bed anyway. It's a replenishable resource. Got it. Easy.
You mean the doppelgangers? It is no comfort to me that my face made this fool all the easier to lead. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jaheira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waclaren?
The Waclaren, wise women of Rashomon, each bonded to a berserker bodyguard for life. There is no higher title, nor deeper bond in all of Rashomon custom.
Oh,
Waclaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
So he sees her as, again, he's got kind of conditioned behavior from like his past where you know, he had, what was her name, Dinah Hair or something in Baldur's Gate 1. You know, she was his original companion, and you know, he was very protective over her, and so this idea of him being, you know, Jaheira's bodyguard now and being very loyal to her, I think is very, very sweet. You know, even if he is a little bit simple, he's a little bit naive perhaps, he's easily, you know, easily taken advantage of by someone who looks like Jaheira and sounds like Jaheira. You know, his heart's in the right place, I think. You know, he's very dedicated to her, which I think is actually kind of sweet. That's what she's gonna say. But that's actually kind of sweet.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside a Waclaren again.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
No, that's so cute. Okay, I wanted more out of that conversation, but it's fine. And like, do you know what? I was gonna start the next episode with that, but it's fine. We'll do the circus episode next time. Okay. I want to do this. Like I say, I've been worried about it, and I've got time to do it, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Give me guidance, wish me luck. Let's go and take on the god of murder. Alright, so I don't even have any notes for this. Okay. I am gonna take Dirge, Astarion, Minthara, and I'm actually gonna take Cordia because she has sea invisibility, and the assassins of Bhaal really like to go invisible. So I think this is my gang for taking Dirge to go and see his dad and his adoptive sister, I guess, or half sister. Why are you trying to escape, Boo? Is it because Jaheira said she wouldn't heal you? Why are you at the door? I am so nervous. Okay, I need things. Does Gale have anything that he can put on?
Waterdeep.
Does he have anything that he can put on Dirge? Anything like shield, Luna Bulwark? I've got Blade Ward. 2 turns, that's no good. I don't know. I'm really nervous. Okay. Can you do that? And
move.
Panicking a little bit. Where's Minthara? Can you do that?
This ends well.
Okay, I've got all my spell slots. This is good. This is fine. We're gonna be okay. I'm really, really nervous. Okay, Dirge, you and me. Let's long strider ourselves. Is this a bad decision I'm making? Probably. Again, I've only ever done this fight once. The Dark Urge way. I've done it multiple times with, like, not Dark Urges. But it's in kind of a different ballpark. Mild panic. Is there anything else that I can put on him? He's got Armor of Agathis, I guess. Okay, that's one of his spell slots. Great. Okay. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it.
Keep it together.
What's Sylvanas' blessing? I don't think we need proficiency in nature and animal handling. I think we'll be okay without that. Okay. I'm gonna save. Let's go back to the Temple of Bhaal then. Under City Ruins, because I didn't remember to do the waypoint before I went to camp, so I've got to run through it all again. Oh, I think there's something here. Wait. I think I missed something. There's like a note. Yeah. Look, there's a note here. Guided verse. Grimlock verse. E is for Elkin by Gromnir betrayed. F is for first murder. The Bhaal primate's aid. Huh? I don't know. There's probably... I think you get to this point in the game and there's so much lore.
Where am I?
And there's so many characters and there's so much happening. And it's so well written. It's so deep that it's impossible to know everything and pick up every detail at this point. Okay. We're back. And I'm feeling good. It should be blood. I'm feeling blood. Probably on my feet. It's kind of messy down here in the Temple of Bhaal, where they hide clowns' heads. Okay, here we go. I'm singing stupid songs because I'm nervous. Again, I can probably come back and loot later. Probably don't need to be getting distracted by that at this point.
But Alondo did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
Calm down, mate. It's not that deep. Okay, I've got the waypoint finally. And here we go. Okay. Some kind of aura here. And
a trap. Let us send forth our least favorite, to be sure.
Keep your distance.
I love that. Let's send forth. I'm just gonna set it off. You get this unstable blood. Again, I think we'll be okay with this one. Okay. It's this next one that we need to be careful about.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Let me get everybody over one by one.
Come. Sorrowside awaits.
Sorrowside. Like sorcerer's side. Yeah, this is why. Did you see those candles up here? If you set off these ones, then the whole thing sets on fire. So you can set off the first two with this unstable blood.
As if we are a horde of dumb-footed dwergar.
Yeah, as long as you don't set off these ones, you're fine.
All is ashen.
Come on, Claudia. Don't be the one that lets us down. Okay.
No one stopped me yet. Wonder if
And
the
here
gods are
is the
watching
butler
me.
waiting for us. So, hello. How's it going? I'm kind of tempted to just kind of like grip him and like fling him, but we'll have a chat.
Oh, master, master, master! You have come home to your royal dwelling. But why did you exert yourself so getting here? I was waiting to open the door. Lady Orin told me not to let you in. But I'd never listen to the pretender to your fetid throne.
Okay, Dirge, logical. I know his brain is mush, but he's still strategic. We're here to kill Orin. We want to know where she is, and he's got information, so you've seen Orin.
We are unfortunate bunkmates, as she refuses to leave your estate. Every day she kills me as I'm trying to beautify the temple for your return. Up to thrice some days. Being killed by you is so much more pleasurable, Master.
So he's some kind of immortal or lich. He keeps getting killed and resurrected. What were you doing this whole time?
The temple is all tidied and ready for your worshipful act of mortal combat. The eye sockets of our graven god's icon are all polished up, ready to glow menacingly as you bludgeon your sister to death.
Again, horrible character, but well written.
I've restacked every pile of skulls and mounted more skeletons on the walls for a cozy touch.
Very cozy. Great job. Okay. Dirge does not like the butler. My Dirge doesn't. I went through the whole tribunal when you could have just opened the door.
Yeah, I would have told you so, but didn't dream of interrupting when you were enjoying yourself so.
I was enjoying myself, it's true. Open it.
1,000 succubi could give me no greater delight.
Foreshadowing?
There's a puddle of blood on the floor as you walk in. Careful, don't slip.
I'm never uninstalling this game. Is that everything?
Please, go in, my liege. And take care to watch your step.
I love actually the detail that there actually is blood that we could slip on. Like, we don't slip on it, but it's there. Right, we're not getting attacked on sight. So, welcome home, I guess. And again, it's kind of like they're all out to get each other, so they're not particularly loyal to Orin.
They say you will fight her, Lady Orin. Will you shatter her skull? Break her bone? Break.
We'll see, I guess.
Let's have a look.
Splishy splashy. Stiv's wedding vows. Marshamu, you love your secrets, and I'm still not sure why you wouldn't let us be wed in Ilmater's temple. But oh, my glimmering ruby garnet, I have loved every wild night and day with you. Here's to decades more and lots more bounding stivlets and marshlings. So it sounds like one person was in the cult and the other one wasn't. Like, that one didn't know. And Marsha's wedding vows. Stiv, when I called you to elope, I meant for us to be together eternally in the only way my faith allows. This dagger, the sacred mark of my lord, is our witness, priest and officiant. With it I die by your side and you by mine. Offer up your belly of flesh that I may rend it. Yeah, so he did not know what he was in for, I guess.
I want to have a word.
Shh! Speak not. Silence is precious to die for. And Lady Orin is already too loud.
See, they don't like her.
Always talking. She speaks of you, of a duel. Are you going to choke her prattle away? Make her quiet for us? Yes. Quiet.
Are you okay? You should join the Sharing temple, I think. You'd like that.
I hear you are to duel Lady Orin. If it pleases you, child of murder, I would have her carcass once you're finished.
Weird request, but okay. Dirge doesn't doubt himself. Let's ask why. I brace yourselves for this, whatever she's going to say. Why?
Oh, nothing untoward. I simply wish to flay her. Oh, such skin she has. Oh, so fine and malleable. Oh, what a trophy it would make.
They're all weird. Hey, Kib. Oh.
You wish to consult me?
Hi. My cat's here. You gave the name Alursarin to the bond we share. What does it mean?
It means love.
Hey, Kib. Hey. That's not a word I expected to hear from you.
It is not a word I ever expected to say. I have had many lovers, but none ever earned my trust and affection as you have.
I love her so much. Okay. Maybe we have a little kiss, you know, we don't know what we're in for here.
I am yours. Come to me.
Seems like a good time, you know? A good time and a good time.
I could lose myself in you.
Storion's little face. Okay, alright, cool. Let's keep going. I don't like you. Like, again, there's a lot to poke out. There's gonna be a lot of lore, but...
I believe Orin... I hear you have returned to do battle with Lady Orin. To tear each other's flesh from bone in his name. Reverence.
I mean, news travels feckin' fast, doesn't it?
It is a pity you are already marked for Orin's blade. I would have relished pitting you against my own. I will settle, however, for seeing the two of you clash. I imagine it will be instructive.
I don't like you.
Something good here.
Rowan? Have we met this Rowan? That name sounds familiar.
You think there's a better way? Such sickening naivety. But I will cure you of it.
I don't know, but I'll take the key.
Seems
a lending library.
Borrowed scrolls must be returned within a 10-day. It seems the Temple to Murder has a lending library.
XTC. Been there, read that. Read that in Act 1. That's old. That's an old book. Update your records. Okay, so I'm making my way. Right, down here, right in the middle, we can see Orin and we can see Halsin. Halsin is still alive. He's only knocked out. And all these different people. Now, if we fight her without Dirge, all these people are in the fight. It's like a big fight with loads and loads of people.
A small slice and...
No, hold your horses, Orin. We're coming, okay? We've got to rescue Halsin. I'm going to sneak down this back way. And again, if you're playing along, highly recommend doing this. I'm going to sneak down here. Now, if you're not playing as Dirge, we might lose a hit point or two here. Boop. If you're not playing as Dirge, if you're not doing a Dirge run, you find Dirge's body here.
This could be my old chamber.
There you go. Bhaal below, this could be my old chamber, he says. This used to be his room.
Lady Orin awaits you. Yes.
So if you remember all the way back in episode 4 or something where I introduced Dirge, because originally this was not a Dirge run. Originally this was just Cordia. And at that point I actually found Dirge here in my own playthrough off camera. And I was like, I can't have one of the origin characters not included in my perfect playthrough. And I think it's so sad, you know, especially if you play with Redemption Dirge, you know, to just find him that.
Shh, shh. Your savior approaches, scuttling in without the tyrant's wrath.
No. 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 Oh my god, I've got to go all the way back here. Why didn't I save? Okay, I'm stupid. I'm back here now though. Okay, let's get back in here. Maybe I need to sneak, I don't know. Let's not mess around.
Down below. This could be my old chamber.
I do need to come over here and do something really important before we get caught again. And that is talk to Orin's mother, Helena. Who, you know, maybe she didn't get on with too well, apparently.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
I like that this has a custom animation as well for the talk with the dead. Not that it's a nice one. What happened to you?
Orin, my daughter.
Again, this is
I tried
messed up
to kill her, but she killed me first.
Like major trigger warnings for all the things in this video. Why did you try to kill your own daughter?
I wanted to be Bhaal's chosen. Sarevok told me she must be my offering. I was close, my hand around her throat. I failed.
So we already heard this story from Sarevok, basically. So it's really, really messed up. And again, this is just an example of how gross and repellent this cult is. Sarevok, who was the guy from the Merge Tribunal, he was the original villain from the original Baldur's Gate game. And he wanted to be the chosen of Bhaal, and I believe he failed. He had a child, and that was Helena, the woman we're talking to now. And then with Helena, with his own daughter, he had Orin. So it's incestuous, it's disgusting. And then beyond that, Sarevok ordered Helena to kill Orin to prove herself to Bhaal. Her own, but their own daughter, his daughter's daughter, and his own daughter. And so is it any wonder that Orin is as messed up as she is when that is her starting life? And again, there is a reflection there with Minthara and her upbringing. You know, she also was attacked by her own mother. And so you can understand as well why Minthara had feelings for Orin and felt an affinity with her, which Orin then went on to exploit because she's insane. Let me just see what my message was. Sorry, future editing relay. It's Twitch. I'm recording this on Tuesday because I don't want to miss Larian's live stream because it's so much fun. Come and hang out in Larian's live stream. Okay. Does Orin know that Sarevok ordered you to kill her?
No. She worshipped him, loved him. So did I.
Yeah, love's not always a good thing. I'm not sure that's love or if that's like sycophantism or something. I don't know. Who are you, I guess?
Helena Anchev, daughter of Sarevok, mother of Orin.
It's like, if this is how they treat the family, like how do they treat their friends, right? There's no love, there's no empathy, there's no kindness. It's horrible. Where are you from?
Baldur's Gate. Brand
London district.
The spell's power wanes.
I guess.
You can ask no more questions.
Yeah, a few extra questions there. Again, you can only ask so many questions, so we wanted to get to the point there, I guess. Concerning Orin the Red. Who is this? Did Dirge write this? Little sister, whatever in the Grey Wastes are we going to do with you? Bhaal will never care that you waste your time posing your corpse dollies. Bhaal doesn't care whether you give him the corpse of a pauper or a king. Again, this is the difference in style. I think if this is from Dirge, Dirge just kills and it's quantity. Orin's thing is more like art and quality. Not that I'm saying anything good about it, but she has a different approach, and he's saying like Bhaal doesn't appreciate that. He just wants quantity. At the end of the day, all Father wants is death in droves, death in numbers, to sap away the life of this dull world as swiftly and widely as we can. Bhaal and Shah should team up, honestly. They've got the same goals. You plan, you plot, you prevaricate, and you waste his time. Bhaal does not need us to think. He needs us to kill. Again, he doesn't want us to think for ourselves, because it's a see you later, Toby. You kill beautifully and have talents in your shapes, magics that I never will. But you do not understand Lord Bhaal. Perhaps it is a failing of your diluted blood. As a mere grandchild, I, this is Dirge, am his sole living, pure blood. Ew. Like that, we're getting this like the weird genetic stuff now. I will accept no challenge from you until you show some damned respect. And we all know that, again, if you don't play a Dirge playthrough, he is dead on the floor. So Orin killed Dirge. If we don't take control of the situation. Manifesto. Written on a leathery parchment, the document has a fetid metallic odour. 13 Uqtar 1482. I, Orin, called the Red by the Shalar, daughter of Helena, granddaughter of Saravok Anchev, do vow in the name of Bhaal, my lord of murder, to serve his unholy will. I shall become an incarnation of slaughter, and the pain and humiliation inflicted upon his temple by the ignorant masses of Baldur's Gate shall be repaid 1,000-fold. This I do swear and attest with my own heart's blood. You're a nutter. You're literally a nut job, girl. I think it might be time to go and save our friend. So let me save game, because this could go horribly wrong. Again, I've only done it once as Dirge, and it was touch and go. So how this goes now, I don't know. I'm nervous. I do probably want to take another potion of initiative-y stuff. What's it called? Elixir of Vigilance. Like, let's not mess around here. Okay. Here we go.
Vulnerable. Violent.
Just shoot an arrow at her.
Shh, shh. Your savior approaches, scuttling in without the tyrant's rock.
Gortash's Netherstone. She wanted us to kill him.
You are a mangled bloodbrain, thinking father could be refused. I know what you did. Spilled my grandfather's crimson. He was mine. He showed me the way to slice and slit. He guides my daggers still. Did it think it could protect? Did it think it could save? Only the blade
it can offer salvation.
Okay, so much to say about the script writing. So calling him it. Dirge is they, them, canonically, because it's the play character, you can customize them the way you like. But she calls Dirge it, right? Which is part of, you know, people who lack empathy or people who do horrible things to other people. They do it by stripping that person of their personality and their humanity and turning them into an object, right? They depersonalize them. So her calling Dirge an it, I think, is a very clever linguistic part of the writing of Baldur's Gate. And then she said something else as well. Obviously, the thing about her dad. There was something else. What did she say? And again, I was like, this is so culty. She said something like, did you think that you could escape Bhaal, right? Did you think that you could not obey his orders? And again, that's like cult mentality, is like, to make you think that you don't have autonomy, that there's something else that controls you, or that you don't have agency, right? They want to strip you of your agency so that you do what the cult wants you to do. And so repeating things like that, you know, did you really think that you could do what you wanted to do, is breaking down that confidence in their own abilities. Again, it's like gaslighting, it's abusive techniques. You see it in abusive relationships. So yeah, like the writers really knew what they were doing with this script. It's horrible, but it's important to tell these stories and to talk about these things, because when you don't, like when there's no light on it, that's when it flourishes, right? And so bringing I think that's why I really love Larian, bringing the atrocious into the spotlight like the way that they do helps us to recognize these things in real life. So they're doing something very important, I think. So because we spoke to the corpse of her mother, we do have some extra options, like the salvation your mother offered. She attacked you on Saravok's orders, your father's orders. Yeah, she's a bit of a daddy's girl, so she's not gonna like that.
No. He didn't. Filthy, big-mouthed little liar!
Again, that's probably how her mum talked to her. She's learned that from somewhere.
You think I heard from such meaningless vapors? Do you forget what I did to you?
No, he's not forgot. He remembers. Well, he knows.
How you screamed as my knife slit your skull. Your brain juices, sticky and sweet. A little hole, big enough for the worm. Your body, a blood sack to feed it. The favorite of Bhaal turned meat puppet, strung up by the sinews and plucked by my hand.
You got the surprise attack last time.
This
It's different
is the
now.
truth you had forgotten. You were the favorite, the chosen. Orin was your subordinate. You led the cultists of Bhaal and orchestrated the absolute plot. It was your genius, your cruelty, your design. At your moment of greatest triumph, when all the pieces were in place, she betrayed you, infected you, and took your place.
There you go.
Husk, maggot, a Bhaal spawn, sliding in filth with these pigs. You don't deserve the Murder Lord's blessing.
We don't want it. We don't want it. You can keep it. Actually, do you know what? You can't. She says a little bit overconfidently, possibly. Oh God, there's so much to say. Let's keep it up with the thing we've unlocked, and that's rich coming from you. Your grandfather Saravok is also your father, and he ordered your mother to kill you. You come from a cesspit of liars.
Grandfather loved me. He worshipped
Nah.
me. These petty smearings will not save you.
You're pathetic, no wonder he tricked you so easily. Bhaal rejoices in such cruel betrayals. You really believed you were the exception. Yeah, let's go. Like, I picked this one last time. I'm a bit worried. Let me save. Let me save. Sarabok told me the truth himself. He was laughing at you. We'll go with the persuasion check, I think. It's what I did last time. He's your father, Orin. He abused your mother. He abused you. I don't know. There's something that hits harder when it's the truth, you know? Oh, damn. Let's go with... we're doing it all. Elixir of Dragonborn Prowess for advantage. We'll take Guidance off Cordia, and we'll take Bardic Inspiration off Astarion. I don't know how many chances we've got to do this because Shadowheart let us down earlier. She missed on that persuasion check. Give me guidance. We really need this right now. I probably should have just gone for the top answer and not had the check. I'm sorry, I'm rubbing the air. Actually, do you know what? Let me use my marble dice because they're a bit more bone-like. I feel like these are my lucky dice. Oh no, they failed me! How did they fail so badly? That was a nat one, man. Oh my god. Oh, we've got 4 inspiration. Okay. Okay. Give me guidance. Did you not give me guidance? Touch the screen. Come on. Oh, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's good enough. 13, 16, 20, maybe 23, 29. We did it. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
No. Not him. Not him. I did all this for him. Everything.
It's almost like you should think for yourself and do things you want to do. Maybe not actually with Orin.
You did this for me.
See?
Father, they lie to me. They lie.
Listen, girl, I've got stabby issues too, you know?
No more doubts. No more fears. No more Orin. Become murder.
They literally mean nothing. Mean nothing to him. Orin who?
You should have trained harder, Master.
Bhaal demands a pure blood sport. But if anyone interferes, we got them.
Okay. So what I normally do when I fight Orin, and I've got the gangs all here because I don't normally do Dirge. This is my first full Dirge run. I protect with a Globe of Invulnerability or Sanctuary. Globe of Invulnerability is better so the person doesn't get hurt. So we have to keep Halcyon alive, and it is one-on-one. Are you okay there, Orin? Calm down. I'm glad I remembered to take the Elixir of Vigilance because now we are going first, which gives us a second to think. I'm going to go ahead and save again, just in case this does go wrong. I know I'm save scumming, but again, I've only ever done this once, one-on-one. So, Orin does not have the thing, I can't remember what it's called, but the thing where you have to hit her so many times. I think she normally does, but apparently she doesn't when it's Dirge. Slayer form, a Mist Most Scarlet. She's got 25 at temporary hit points. Murder's chosen to fight alone. Okay, she's got a lot of stuff. How do I want to do this? I could grab some, I could get some people on my side. I could summon some cryptids. I could try and make her slip. I could use something like Blur. Attackers have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. But I think Can I paralyze her with crawler mucus? I don't know. Can I sneak attack? I can sneak attack. Okay. Let's give this a try. Let's see how this goes. It might go horribly wrong. Okay. Stricken with crawler mucus. So is she paralyzed? Yes. Okay. Okay, action search. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Have I got any ice arrows? I'm just thinking maybe to like make her slip. I'm just gonna keep... Yes, I do. Okay, I've got a problem with my ice arrow. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I know how to fix this. Okay, if you ever get this problem where the arrows won't fire, all you have to do is like drop them on the ground and then pick them back up. Okay. Where did they go? Okay. Okay. Let's try that again. Why is he moving now? Oh my god. Wait. Why can't... Okay, phew. I can hit her. Oh my god, that was scary. Okay. Why are you not letting me fire my arrows? Shoot. Oh my god, why are they like this? Why are they like this? Normally that fixes them, and it's not fixing them. I've got ice knife. Could do ice knife. Possibly making her slip. Okay. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay. Okay, my next plan is potion of speed. Do I have any potions of speed? I do. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Go. Critical hit. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I don't want to get close. Okay, another critical hit. Okay, she's gonna get a turn on us. We might be in danger. Pray for me. Okay. Oh, she's still got 77 hit points. Okay, this might be rough. She missed another turn. No, she didn't. Yes, she did. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. She missed 2 turns. Okay, perfect. Okay, again. Okay, I don't have advantage on this attack. Hexblade's curse. I could hex her and give her disadvantage on dexterity, because I think she's dexterity. Yeah. So do I give a disadvantage on dexterity attacks? Or reduce his critical hit rate by another 1? He is really good at doing crits. I'm going with Hexblade's Curse. Okay. Wait, what did I do that on? I don't know. I wanted to specifically choose dexterity. I think I did that wrong, which is not my best move. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I'm missing. Are you kidding me? I could really do with hitting right now. I could really do with hitting a lot harder. I can go again. Do I want to use a spell? Do I have Disintegrate? I do. Okay. 50 to 100 damage. Let's give it a try. 9% chance of working. Okay, we're not doing that. Okay, I'm just going in. We're just going in.
Kill again.
Sneak attack! She's got 7 hit points remaining. Guys, we might have done this. The second time I've ever done that. First time I ever did that fight was last night, and I got it first time, and we did it again. I've got a 2 out of 2 with the dirge fight. Okay. I prepped. I've been training my whole life for this.
You are the chosen one. He is near.
Okay, this is gross. Trigger warning. Violence, blood, gore is gross. He'll be fine. He gets killed 3 times daily by Orin. Halsin's just oblivious. I guess foresight isn't one of your powers.
You will use it to lacerate this world.
No thanks, I'm alright.
From your god, your father, an offering of his affection for you, or confirmation that he owns you.
Again, you can do what you want in this game. You can make whatever choice you want, but they are hinting a little bit about what the right choice might be, right? Confirmation that he owns you. I am for autonomy, thinking for yourself dirge, not cult, pawn of the gods dirge. So, and again, I think if you really love a character, you do what's best for the character, right? What gift does the Lord of Murder propose?
The Slayer form will be yours, made crueler, stronger. The prime incarnation of murder.
Considering I just defeated
It seems
it.
impossible to stand against your father. But you have fought this long against your nature. There might just be a way.
And again, he wants to, right? He's thinking, I can stand up against him, right? That's his thoughts. Again, like, he's like, oh, I can give you this amazing gift, the Slayer form. It's like, oh, that thing that I just took out really piss easily. Like, great gift, Dad. Yeah, I really need that. You know, it's like buying you a Mini when you've already got a Lamborghini. Do you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with I like Minis, honestly. Go watch my Need for Speed series. But yeah, what else? Keep the offers coming, you know? And what would you have me do with this gift?
Domination, slaughter, mountains of corpses. You standing atop them.
Been there, done that.
You must destroy this world. It is what you were made for.
What was
For a
I
moment,
made
the brine pool of your brain clears, To die, to rest, to save the world from yourself. To accept, to become his prophet, in any disobedience subject to his lash.
That's very Shakespearean. To die, to perchance to sleep, to dream. But in this sleep like death, what dreams may come. Yeah, so it's saying, basically, again, like, these are Dirge's own thoughts, right? He's like, if I refuse, he kills me, and I can finally rest. To accept, I become his puppet, basically. It says prophet, but puppet. In any disobedience subject to his lash, so you've got no autonomy. You can't think for yourself. You can't do what you want to do. You're basically just an instrument of his design. You know, you're a tool in his toolbox. You're not a person with your own thoughts and feelings and ambitions, and that is not love. So that every night you can possess me. My friends' lives are in danger, and I will not stand for that.
You refuse me. You are my spawn. Your veins course with my unholy blood. Your life is mine. Accept your inheritance, or I will reclaim it.
Yeah, again, it's do as I say or else, right? Ugh. I don't need any of this. The only family I know are those who fight by my side.
You were made to conquer, to devour.
Minthara's mad at me.
You reject my blood, and so I will reclaim it. I will make another who is worthy.
And we'll defeat them again and again. Give me Baldur's Gate 4 by Larian, please. In about 10 years. I'll wait.
For the first time in over a century, silence falls over the Bhaal temple. No chants, no screams, no prayers. In the end, your own death brought you more joy than any you wrought on this land. You are slipping into peaceful oblivion. But your journey is not over.
You always
Thou hast defied Bhaal, thy liege and father, and in doing so hast earned a place among champions and heroes. But alas, thy courage was in opposition to the divine cosmology that bound thee to the Lord of Murder. Thou art now faithless, godless, and doomed to wander the fugue plane for eternity. I will not permit that, though all the powers of life and death dictate that it should be so.
Now this is a death daddy to be
I
a
too
patron.
still hold some power, and I invest a portion of it in thee, who hath challenged the gods and now liveth to tell of it.
Oh, I want to interject. I've got so much to say.
Thy fight is not over, and it is thy fight. For one who can look upon Bhaal and oppose him can survive any crisis. So rise, challenger of gods, and prepare for battle once more. Death will not claim thee whilst I endure.
The writing. Feed it to me, Larry. Feed me the writing. Again, studied literature. Oh, the writing's so good. Death will not claim thee while I endure. Oh, it's so good. I wish my first time seeing this was on camera. It's not. I watched I watched this scene in a YouTube video quite a long time ago, but again, it was my first time seeing it in my game last night when I was like prepping for this video, so I'm still so excited about it. I love it so much. What a brilliant plot twist. Like, oh, it's just so good. He just shows up like fucking Dumbledore or Gandalf and he's like, hey, not on my watch. Death Daddy to the rescue. You know, like, fuck off, Bhaal. you're like, listen, you're the Orin to Saravog, you know, like, in the relationship that he is to the man stood before us right now, because this is Jurgle. Jurgle was the original god of all the things, all the death domains, right? And he kind of gave up, he retired. He was like, I'm bored of this, you know, like Dirge. He's like, what's one more dead body, you know? You know, this murder game gets old really fast. I want to retire with my wifey, Minthara, even though she's mad at me for the choices that I've made here today. Like, Jurgle retired and he separated his domain out into Bane, Bhaal, and Merkel, right? So he was more powerful than the Dead Three combined, basically. And so that line about him still having a little bit of his old power. Oh, it's so good. Like, Jurgle, brilliant. Dish doesn't know this, though. Who are you?
A scribe, a seneschal, a keeper of records, and now thine advocate, both here and in the city of the dead.
Thanks, mate. Excuse me. Again, redemption dirge. He has to. This is his moment upon the cross, right? This is. Sorry to bring in religious iconography and imagery. This is his confession moment, right? This is him unburdening himself of his sins. So he's going to say, I deserve to die for all the evil I have done.
The sole way to atone for thine actions is to do better in a new dawn. That dawn has come. Bhaal tried to extinguish thee, but his wrath is imprecise. He only succeeded in killing the part of thee he
I love the, like, shit talk.
The urge that drove thee to terrible acts, the spark of brutality that made thee his. But there is a new part of you that hath grown during thy travels. That part Bhaal could not extinguish.
He doesn't understand it.
So, instead of destroying thee, he hath made thee anew. The heart of a savior hath overshadowed the mind of a murderer.
That's because
Thou
Orin
hast
scrambled me.
vanquished thine urge.
Yeah, the heart's the only bit worth that's still going in there. Brain's mush, mate. Yeah, Bhaal backed the wrong horse there, didn't he? Yeah, like and that's the point. That's the point. Bhaal underestimated Dirge because he didn't understand what he had become. Bhaal doesn't have empathy. Bhaal doesn't know love. Bhaal doesn't know companionship or caring for another human being. Bhaal doesn't understand how when you have allies and people that you care about and who care about you, that they have your back. They're not trying to stab it. And so those light parts of Dirge, that character arc that he's taken, you know, the parts of himself that he has discovered through our journey here today, like this long playthrough that I've been doing, Bhaal doesn't know or understand that. He can't comprehend it, so he can't. That's his downfall, that's his hubris, that's his mistake, that he did underestimate us because he has no concept of those better parts. And I think that is such a good bit of story writing again. Sorry, I like this one. Did you know my nature all this time? Like, right from the beginning when we got him out of the tomb and stuff, and, you know, he's like, oh, you, Did you know my nature all this time?
I know all.
Didn't tell us though.
But to state truths is to interfere, for the minds of mortals are easily swayed. My place, for the most part, is to observe. This intervention, the reclamation of thy soul, is beyond mine ordinary remit, but thou art extraordinary.
Thank you.
And so are these times. Today thou art born anew.
You get to start over. To be the person you want to be. Not what someone else made you to be.
He gets it. He gets me. It's a good thing having liches in high places, you know?
Greet the bloodless dawn, child of none.
Child of none. Really good writing. Child of none. Ugh. We've overcome our daddy issues here today. I really, really just like... Thank you.
Do not thank me. Trust in thy courage and the conviction of thy companions. As it was, so it is again. A hero has risen from a legacy of death.
We did it! Bhaal spawn no more. Okay, my potion of speed only just wore off. Okay, like, the gang's all here. Gale's here for some reason. He wasn't invited to the party, but he turned up anyway. Minthara wants to talk. Oh my goodness. Somebody let Halcyon out, apparently. Oh my god, there's so much to do. Like, oh, right, hang on, wait. Let me... Do we want a little screenshot of this? I'm sad that those VFX went though. Right, how do I make it go down? No, not that one. That one. Like, I don't know. I like it. That's probably the screenshot I want for this, isn't it? Sorry, I have to... I have to remember the moment. Take the photo. Can we get some, like... I don't know. Do we want to get some cool colour gradient on this? Like cyan and red? Oh, hello. Red and black. Too much. Sepia. No, I like the first one that we had. That was cool. Okay, right. I'm done faffing with photo mode. My wife, Minthara, you look like you have something to say. I noticed your disapproval as I was making good choices. Again, she needs a little bit of time to think about what we've done here today. She has some learning to do. Again, she has an upbringing very similar to Orin's. So, you know, we're healing Minthara through our healing journey.
Hard to believe she is dead, after all that she did to me. I do not often doubt myself. But surviving Orin took courage and strength I was not sure I had.
Bean soup moment.
I could not have faced her without you.
Oh, there we go. You've remembered me. Few people could face a chosen of Bhaal. You did. She didn't. I did. You have your vengeance. Paladin. How does it feel?
Like a dream half realized. Our fight is not done. While the brain is still free, and we are still infected, we will never be safe. But we can talk of this later. For now, let us be glad that we still draw breath, and that Orin does not.
Yeah. Let me talk to her again.
You wish to consult me?
Have we done this? thought there'd be something more to say about not being Barley anymore. Does she still like us? I don't know if she's mad at us now. Okay. Astarion, what do you think?
Well done again on besting Bhaal and all that. It was very twee. Especially the part where that poor excuse for a skeleton waved his magic wand and made it all better.
Okay, Astarion. It wasn't a pantomime. I really like this. Again, Astarion being a victim of Cazador's abuse and manipulation. And how he's also learning to trust. You know, there is a reflection there in our character. I am myself at last. You don't need to fear anything from me ever again.
Yes, you were so very scary. I knew you had that sweet heart all along. I was alarmed by you sometimes, scandalized even. But somehow, by your side, I still only ever saw you.
Nice. Getting too squishy now, Astarion. Let's leave it there. Cordia would say something about like, I'm so proud of you. You made the right choice. You're more than he could ever imagine that you would be. Something like that. I don't know. Shadowheart.
It was no easy thing, overcoming those urges that gripped you. I'm not sure I would have managed in your shoes. Well done.
Thanks, bestie. My affliction is no more. I am finally free.
Good. I knew you had what it took to quieten your demons. I'd hate to have lost the real you.
Thanks. And we are the real us now, right? The bit that's been distilled from the part that was Bhaal. Like once Bhaal is gone, like all his like literally took his blood back, right? That's what he said. You know, if all the parts that were Bhaal have gone, then anything that remains is pure unfiltered us. Yeah. Gale, I don't know why you're here, but hi.
Your new lease of life suits you rather well. What do you and your newborn vitality require of me?
Just showed up with Withers. It's like his spidey sense was tingling. He was like, Withers, I think we should go to the Temple of Bhaal and like check on Dirge. Why does Elminster have such faith in you? The vile urge within me has been scourged. My heart is pure at last.
Nothing like ridding oneself of a god's unwanted influence to lighten the load on your shoulders. I wasn't sure if we'd lose you to that darkness entirely. Glad to know you found your way back to us.
He's so handsome in this playthrough. The mod I was using to do this, I think it might just need updating, but I'd have to do it through Nexus and I'm lazy. So I haven't been able to make him look like this in all my other playthroughs, and I miss it because he's so handsome. He's so dapper. Yeah. Halcyon. Like, there's other mods, but I can't get them to work the same way. Okay, how you doing, mate? You've been there for some time. Like, the whole Christmas I just left you there, so how are you doing?
Oh, I am alive.
Just slept. Hibernated.
Thanks to our skeletal traveling companion, no doubt.
To me!
Every breath in this place reeks of corruption. I will return to camp. The air is cleaner there.
Thank you? Bye then, I guess. Alright. We have one last thing to do before we leave this place. Well, a couple of last things to do, actually. Let's have a quick look at Scleritis' spell. I'm sure he's going to be up and moving again soon. Charisma modifier, momentum, advantage on concentration and saving throws. Honestly, I don't think she'll wear it, but mechanically that could be good for Cordia. Where's Orin's goop pile? Here.
What's in here?
And we get some really cool items off Orin. So, We get her mutilated carapace, which is her weird bodysuit armor. You get a 1+ to attack and damage rolls while shapeshifting or disguise. The only person who really shapeshifts is either Halcyon, but I don't think he would want to wear the corpse of his captor, or Shadowheart. I don't imagine we're going to use this. Fearless Masquerade, you have an advantage on deception checks and persuasion checks. Should we? I might put it on Astarion for a hot second just because it suits him with it being like bloody and gory and gross. I don't know why this is here. We also have the Crimson Mischief and the Nether Stone Pommeled Bloodthirst. Now, improved critical hit again. Like, Dirge has stacked so much critical hit improvements that he's probably rolling a 2 and getting a crit at this point. So we could continue with that on him, possibly. But I think I might go ahead and give this one to Astarion. The good thing about this is, and these are really interesting, I think these are the only weapons that do this in the game. Basically, you can decide which way round you have them. So you can have them in your offhand or your main hand, and they'll do different things. So you can see here where it says main hand only, Red Vein Savagery. When you make an attack with advantage, the target takes an additional 7 piercing damage. But if we had that in our offhand, it would be just adding the ability modifier. And same with this one. So main hand, exploit weakness. Creatures hit with this weapon receive vulnerability to piercing damage. That's really interesting because both Dirge and Astarion both do a lot of bow work, which is piercing damage. So it's kind of like you jab them and then the other person gets to fire the arrow. And they're vulnerable to it. True Strike Repose. When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you may retaliate and gain True Strike. So we already have True Strike for both of them, so this definitely wants to go in someone's main hand, basically. Let me go ahead and take these items quickly for Dirge.
You are born anew, cured of all distraction. Good.
Who asked you?
Orin's Netherstone is in our grasp. And now we must look ahead to the other, Gortash. Find him and take his Netherstone.
I'm going to, but not because you told me to. Honestly, we just got rid of one voice in our head and now we're still dealing with this one. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by Evil Squidman, yeah, we can figure out what we want to do here. Now, I really like the Knife of the Undermounting King. This is a really cool thing because it does give you that reduced critical hit number and advantage on attack rolls against lightly or heavily obscured targets. And then this is everything's really good. This is the thing. On a critical hit, the target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage as long as it isn't a construct or undead. Now the thing is, I can put Crimson Mischief in Dirge's offhand. And it's still going to do a huge amount of damage, even in his offhand. But this does give him that necrotic damage on a critical hit. And I think that might be on any critical hit, including if he fires his bow. So I'd have to play around with that and check that. I don't know if I want to give anything to Astarion. Let me just send that over to Astarion a second. Because the thing with Astarion is that he has... Because these are really nice for Astarion, actually, these weapons. Because I messed around with that... hang on. Can I put these in his keychain? They won't go in. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry. Tidy up his inventory a bit. Because I was a bit tricky, I've got this Shadow Blade that does 5 to 19 damage, which is quite a lot, actually. I don't know if... It still does quite a lot of damage in his offhand, to be fair. So I could put that on him as his main hand weapon, which is better than the other thing that he has. So that's his main hand weapon. So he can hit with that. They get vulnerability to piercing damage. And then because he's a thief, he has 2 bonus actions. So he could follow that up with 2 jabs of the Shadow Blade. But that does psychic damage. I don't know. I really have to think about this. Can I give the Shadow Blade to someone else potentially? Because I don't think this does as much damage if I send it to Astarion. Let me have a quick look.
Delicious.
Oh no, it does. Okay, so maybe we give him Orin's weapons. Because I do like that he can jab twice because he's a thief. And then I don't know what we'd do with the Shadow Blade. Maybe that could be an extra weapon for Shadowheart if it sticks around. I don't know.
My faith will guide me.
Maybe not. I don't know. There's too many good options at this point for like short swords. I really do like the Knife of the Undermountain King. Because he uses his bow more than he jabs. So I think those might stack on and power up his bow. You saw him take down Orin, right? Is all I'm saying. So that was working for him quite well. Astarion, I just want to see. I just want to look. Oh no. You can keep that as a memory, I guess. Right, okay. I've got some work to do. Hang on, I want to go up this staircase.
Press ahead.
Because I don't know about you guys. I'm a little bit pissed off with Bhaal. And I think he needs to be stopped. And I think his followers need to be stopped. I guess we're not stopping him because he's one of those characters that's always going to make a comeback, right? He's always going to turn up again. But I think we need to shut down the cult. At least temporarily. So let's do a little bit of crouching. And I'm going to save just in case this goes horribly wrong. And I think we should start stopping the unstoppable. She's got Sanctuary, but I can hit her, so I'm gonna do that.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Isn't she the one that wanted to flay Orin? Okay, yeah.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let me do that again. Oh, will he not let me do it now? Because she's sanctuaried and she's seen us. Okay, but I can hit him, but he's got unstoppable. Okay, Cordia, can you take down that unstoppable, please? And then can you take out this guy? Don't mind if I do. Paralyzed. Yeah, this one with it being sanctuaried. I could maybe push her. Did he? How many hit points did he have? I thought he only had 10. Okay, he's down. Almost. For heck's sake. Let me try out my my new weapon. It's not my new weapon, it's my old weapon. Alright, one down. I like that the whole temple isn't triggered.
Coming for you.
It's kind of like they're not fighting under one person anymore. They're all out for themselves, so they're just ignoring what's going on, basically, is what I think is happening.
Nothing important is ever easy.
How do I want to attack her? I probably could just push her off. I don't think any of them have anything decent on them. Oh, I can't because she's sanctuaried. Damn. Okay.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Sanctuary is so annoying.
Blood comes easy these days.
Oh, I thought that was Minthara. It's because they're both drow.
My victims await.
What can I do here? She is sanctuaried, which is annoying. So again, I'd have to do like some kind of area attack. I could hold person. No. I'm not harming her, I'm just holding her. I don't know. It's annoying that because now I've put Cordia next to her. Okay, let's see what she does.
The only way out is
So she attacks me. Yeah, she's lost sanctuary. You okay, Gale? What do you mean they've gone? Oh! Dirge! Because he goes invisible when he kills somebody. Alright, now we're in business. She's lost sanctuary because she attacked us. Sanctuary blocked. Is he frightened? Why can't I get advantage? Let me go behind. I'm just trying to think where she won't be able to see me. She's kind of looking right at me, isn't she? Right, hang on, just... Yeah, let's try out our new blades, you know? Why not? Not bad, not bad. I can go again. Okay. 2 down, more to go.
Light on my feet.
Okay, let's clean up the Temple of Bhaal. Let's shut down the cult. I'm going to start off high because I think staying high is probably a good strategy. Yo, how's it going up here? Do you want to turn away? Do you want to look away for a second? Do you want to?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Why must the dead three be so obvious and ugly with their decor? Blood and bones, bones and blood. Pointy nonsense. At least Shah had some panache.
Right, it's all about
As
the
did
decor.
Mistra's home on Elysium. Her ribbed vaults and...
Oh,
Your indiscreet killing has earned you a new foe.
Damn, I wanted the surprise attack! Oh, bloody sanctuary again. So annoying. Right, hang on, Cordia.
Should have worn better boots.
Could you come this way, please? And we're gonna lightning bolt. Level 4.
All's well that
Like it.
ends.
I see the appeal, right? Listen, I. They had it coming, all right. Like.
Sometimes the only
You join
way
a murder
out
cult,
is
you get
through.
murdered. That's how it goes. We're just keeping the citizens of Baldur's Gate safe, okay?
Let's have some carnage.
Oh, rude. Why am I missing? There we go. Better. And oh, I should have done Hunter's Mark. Do you know what? Better late than never. And go over here and hide, I guess.
Quickly. On the hunt.
Beautiful.
They're dying for
Cordia.
me. All of them.
Calm down, you're not Dirge. She's really inspired right now. Can I Guiding Bolt? Yoop. No, I can't. I can Quicken Spell. And Lightning Bolt. There we go.
Have I been this way before? What's hiding here?
So we'll finish doing this, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do this, and then we'll go ahead and close out the episode. But you know, I wanted to shut down the place. You know, Bhaal killed my best friend, right? Bhaal killed Dirge, and that is not acceptable. Oh, Astarion.
Sought a fight, and now you have one.
Are you okay, Astarion? Yeah, got in the way slightly there. Okay. Wow, that did not do enough damage. Oh, it's because they've got fucking unstoppable. So annoying. I need to remember to check for that. Yeah, just stab him, I guess. Not Cordia. We're not getting him back. Can't get to her. Okay. Give me a sec then.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Quicken spell. Let's do that again. What do they have? Do they have... That one has Sanctuary. That one's got Unstoppable. Right, so I don't want to do that. Minthara then.
I thirst
Could
for
you
combat.
possibly... boot that one. Target's too far. To get rid of Unstoppable. Look at the far realms, do it. Boop. Okay. And then... Who's
no
right
choice
in
but
front
to
of...
keep going.
Oh, it's Shadowheart. Right, let me... Can I get all three of them? Can I not get that one at the end? God damn it.
Can't slow down.
Right, let's not get our friends this time.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Yes.
Let me jump. And then we can smite this guy. Let's do level 2. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. Oh my god. Can't hound sack. Bloody hell. Get him! Thank you! Okay. Quite a bit happened there. Let's stop this guy, please. Boop. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. And with your offhand weapon, please. Great. And then can we also get...
No time to rest.
Can we also get this person over here?
Better be cautious.
He's just kind of stood there minding their own business, apparently.
That's a friendly looking shadow. Breathe quiet. Move with care.
I don't know why we're not triggering them into a fight, but I'm not complaining. Okay. Again, if I'm missing anything in the temple, do let me know. Some more crawler mucus, love that.
They should all be running.
Got some more people here. Let's go for that guy.
All right.
Again, they're kind of making it easy for me here. Maybe they're sad. Maybe they're sad and disillusioned, you know, by everything that they've witnessed here today.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Because I don't want to draw any attention, he says. Murdering the entire temple under Bhaal's eyes. Maybe Bhaal enjoys this. This is kind of what he wanted, to be honest. Bhaal's like, ha ha ha, this is all part of my plan. But to make you think you were doing this of your own accord.
What's inside?
I don't know. A little bit of murder here today is going to prevent a lot of murders tomorrow, is my thought process.
These
Okay, let's just go and take these last few on. I don't think there's many more. There's none on the... Oh, there's some here as well. Hang on, wait. Like, they're just kind of like letting us. How are you doing?
To challenge Lady Orin was bold. To slay her even bolder. It is a shame you balked in the face of godhood.
Hey, listen, there's still plenty of opportunities.
Do you not feel his presence? You cannot shirk the weight of your lineage, Bhaalspawn. Not really. It's far too heavy.
Yeah, that's what he wants you to think.
No time for mercy.
Ooh.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Don't mind if I do. Better be cautious. Jesus. What do we have here?
Oh, wait. Oh, I nearly murdered Gale. I thought it was that guy.
Have to keep going.
Okay. What do you two have to say for yourselves? Any last words?
What's up for discussion?
Orin taught us some very specific cruelties. Were you not Bhaal's spawn, I would inflict them upon you, traitor.
Your knowledge dies with you today here.
His bubbling hate still fills my nostrils. Not even your treason could dampen this joy, betrayer.
Rude. Okay, well, you know... I don't know why they're not reacting. I really thought this was going to be a more difficult situation. They just kind of like stood around.
Don't want to draw any attention.
It's a little. I don't know if there's like a bug, or if it's like a Bhaal thing where they're just kind of like, no, this is what we're here for, actually.
Free for the taking.
Okay, let's go and get my bedroom back.
Catch a break.
Listen, time's up. Your old owner's moving back in.
Pick to fight. The
There we go.
consequences are hardly surprising.
We did pick fight, to be fair. It's true. Right, does anyone have like any of the weird special stuff? Unstoppable, there we go. Let's boopy boop this person. Boop boop boop. Sorry, terrible camera angle there. Alright, and then who else do we have? Minthara, would you like to get involved with this situation? Do you know what I need to do? I need to do Vow of Enmity. I think that's why she missed so many of her attacks before. You are getting a level 3 spell.
I will enjoy this.
Oh, still standing. Impressive.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, who else do we have? Astarion. Do you want to deal with this person? It's bloody Sanctuary. Of course they have. Okay, in that case... Trip attack. Boop. Let's do that one. And... this should do it. Okay. Can I jump across? Can I get up to him? No, let's vicious mockery.
Your body is determined.
Oh, he's immune. Okay.
The dance of
Cordia.
death.
With Quicken Spell, is there anything you can do that's going to be like an area attack? No, but we could definitely take out that guy. There we go, and then it's just the one that we're dealing with. And I think this is the last person, to be honest. Yeah, they lose Sanctuary when they attack. Oh, invisible. Really? Where did they go invisible? Oh, they're here. Look, you can see where they are. Here? About here. So what if I do a really cute little fireball? Make sure I don't hit Astarion or Dirge. That'll do it. Yeah, so that's probably where I'm going to leave it for the day. Again, Orin attacked Dirge.
At this point, nobody can control rain, and it knows it. We must seize the third stone before it breaks free.
It'll be fine. I've got a plan, okay? Don't worry about it. So yeah, there's still so much to do. We need to go and get the contract back from Raphael from the House of Hope. we need to go and check out the Gondians. We need to go and see if there's anything going on under the sea that might be of interest to Will, and also maybe under Worm's Rock Fortress that might also be of interest to Will. So yeah, there's quite a few missions left to do before we confront Gortash and then confront the Elder Brain. So what are we saying, at least 5-6 episodes still remaining as a minimum. But I'm happy with that. We defeated Orin today. The last thing I kind of want to do is pop back to camp. And, oh, I can't because I'm all barley. Barley, baby. But yeah,
Let's have a look.
Everybody good? Once we get out of this red zone, we can, what am I saying? Engage your brain, Cinderella. We can head back to camp. There's a couple of companions that we can have a quick chat to, get their opinions on no longer being a chosen Bhaal and being a free man, free Dragonborn, and yeah, all that good stuff. Right, hang on, wait. Oh, they're all gonna run across it. Run, just go for it. It's gonna be fine. Run. We're good. There we go. Okay, back to camp. And yeah, let's just have a quick check-in with everybody. Halsin has something he wants to say. I might chat with him in the next video. I just want to get the reaction.
Another Bhaal spawn buried by our hand. Bhaal should learn better than to send his offspring against us. They might as well be babes, dropped bare bottom into the Rashiman winter.
Again, Minsk is a returning character from the original Baldur's Gate game, and every Baldur's Gate game is basically Bhaalspawn themed. So yeah, it's not his first rodeo either. Why is Shadowheart not here? Did not everybody get out of the red zone? Yeah, everybody else is still here. Just move a bit more forward, you dummy dum-dums. There we go. Back to camp, please. I didn't realise it worked like that. Okay, who else as well?
How many die tomorrow?
Jaheira, what do you think of this?
Up. Congratulations are in order. I fancied myself the sage advisor, sworn to guide you through what it means to be a child of Bhaal.
You did that literally not at all.
On that solemn responsibility. You went and took care of it on your own.
Yeah, I did.
Well done.
With us.
Truly. The path of a Bhaalspawn is not an easy one, nor does it ever truly end. But you found your footing where so many before you have fallen. Wherever you lead from now, we will follow.
I will follow you
down. I wonder if Gortash knows just who it is he is dealing with. Lead then. Nature's servant awaits.
For Karlach! Yeah. So, yeah, looking forward to confronting Gortash. Gortash with Karlach as well, because he... Dirge and... I don't know what this is. Dirge and Gortash used to have a bit of a thing going there. Like, obviously, Dirge came up with this whole mastermind to break into the House of Hope, steal the crown of Karsus, stick it on the Elder Brain, and basically dominate the world with his mates Gortash and Ketheric. Then Orin betrayed him and she took his place in the whole plot, and he didn't remember anything. So yeah, Gortash and Dirge have some history, and yeah, I think him and Karlach gonna have some words with Gortash. Okay, like, thanks for the background music there, Minsk. Loved that. Minthara, are we still good?
You wish to consult me?
Is there anything else that I haven't said yet? We've said that. I don't know. Maybe we can catch up a little bit more with her in the next episode. Let's have a quick kiss.
I am yours. Come to me.
She still likes us. You need a bath, guys. Listen, you're dripping all over the place. The Elsong Tavern are not beating the murder room allegations. I think we're still good. I think Minthara still likes us. We're okay.
I have never needed anyone, but I want you.
Ooh. Mom. Will!
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Floric against me. She's a damnable inferno of chaos.
What matters now is that Florix saw sense, and we know our path forward. We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. O
Yeah, we will.
Baldurin,
Eventually.
founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth. A savior below, our eternal elation.
Mate. How about a translation? I don't speak Bard.
Consider this. To Wormway 'neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Ansur was Baldurin's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
Okay, like again, bean soup moment. Okay, Will, make it all about you, why don't you? I like the idea of him just being like so preoccupied with his own thoughts and like, you know, this really important thing that he really, really needs to do because it's gonna save everybody, it's gonna save the city, it's the answer they've all been searching for, and he's like really wrapped up in his own thoughts. He paid no attention to what happened here today. He's like, what do you mean? You fought Bhaal? What do you mean Bhaal killed you and Orin's dead? Will, just so you're informed, I have conquered my urges and the bloodlust has faded.
I'm so glad to hear it. If I had a bottle of dragon dew, I'd open it in your honor.
Thanks, mate. And then it's like he has a chat and catches up with the story, and then...
You have conquered your urge.
I have, yeah.
You have taken back your own soul. I'm so proud of you. If I had a bottle of dragon dew, I'd open it in your honor.
Okay, you said that already, mate. You was stuck in a bit of a loop there, I think. We spoke to Shadowheart, didn't we? Who else haven't we spoken to yet?
How much further can I go?
I'll catch up with you, Halsin, probably... Oh, no, I'm going to have Cordia talk to him, I think. Lae'zel.
You have vanquished the Slayer, as I knew you would. You are strong. You are mighty. You are you.
Love you too, baby girl. So we've got a lot of Orpheus talk to do. I think we're good there. I'm looking... I don't want to get too bogged down with, like, other missions today. Karlach.
You're cured. You're free.
Yeah.
This merits a celebration. You did what you had to do to get yourself right. To choose the life you wanted to live. Very fucking proud of you, darling. Seriously.
She's the best of us. She really is. She's so sweet. I fixed her armor, by the way. I've got another mod installed. Is it Izzy's dyes and tinctures? I'll try and remember to put it in the description box when I upload the video. But yeah, it's just one of the most popular dye mods on the in-game mod loader. And yeah, that looks so much better. Like, oh, it was driving me crazy, that armor. Yeah, yeah, awesome. High five, Karlach. Excuse me. We spoke to Gale, we spoke to Astarion. So let's have a quick chat with Halsin then. I think I'm going to have Cordia. She's a little bit closer to Halsin than Dirge is.
Oakfather preserve you.
How are you? You weren't harmed when Orin took you, I hope.
Just my pride. I can't believe I allowed myself to be knocked unconscious and spirited away like that. Impressive that she managed to move my bulk, come to think of it. I wonder how that was managed.
Shapeshifting.
But in either case, it seems I was insensible for much of my ordeal. Small mercies.
Okay. Does Dirge have something unique
Still
with it?
breathing, despite
Is he
everything.
still...
Moving
No,
in.
I think we're all good. Let me just quickly check.
Oakfather preserve you.
Yeah, no, I think we're all good. Oh, my affliction is no more. I am finally free.
And a hard-won freedom at that. Well done.
Okay. yeah, I'm happy to leave it there. In the next video, we'll take Minsk to the circus, because I think he'll enjoy that. And we'll go and return all the pieces of Drivels the Clown. I did say I was going to read those books, but I'm getting really short on recording time now. And honestly, I'm getting sick of speaking. It's been a longer video than I was intending. I was going to do that in 2 parts. But I'm glad we wrapped it up in 1 episode, because I think that's, it's cohesive, it's good. What else as well? I don't know what we're going to do next. I'm thinking either Gondians or the House of Hope. I don't know. I'll have a little bit of a think about it. One or the other. Gondians or House of Hope. If you've got a preference, let me know without too many spoilers in the comment box down below. Just say Gondians, House of Hope. I'll take your opinion into account, but if I find that the story flows better one way than the other, I'll kind of do it that way. Am I ready for the House of Hope after the Temple of Bhaal, or do I need... Everything is a lot now though. Everything is really big. Do you know what? I think I might go Gondians, because, you know, there is still the issue of Will's dad, and that is connected to that. So it could be a good idea to do that next, I think. Because I don't want too many long rests, because I am a bit worried about whether or not Will's dad is going to be savable if I sleep too much. I think it's fine, but I don't know. Anyway, again, too many spoilers. Join me next time. Hopefully it's not going to be too long between videos. Thank you for being patient with me as I kind of like wrapped up other things and concentrated on other stuff. And yeah, I will see you again soon. Again, really happy with how that went, because again, this is my first full Dirge playthrough. I've never completed a Dirge playthrough. And so I was nervous going into that fight, but we did it. We have defeated the Dark Urge. We're free. Now we just have to deal with the absolute problem. So take care of your faces. I will see you again soon. Bye, friends.
I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a